Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube land. Jesus, I don't even expectations or something. That's what we're dealing with today. We're dealing with our own expectations for this world, this fucking whatever. I don't know. Breathe, breathe. We're gonna start slow and steady today. Or slow and steady. We'll start our conversation here. Oh. You have to find a place where we can drop those resentments and anxieties against ourselves. Slow and steady. Ourselves a cup of coffee. Move forward. Nice and easy. Slow and steady. I would apologize for yesterday, but I'm not sorry. I absolutely needed to take a break after 6 weeks of this every single morning, pushing forward as hard as I possibly could. I had nothing left. I got just an ounce today, maybe two. I'm going to use that to push forward and do the next right thing to the best of my ability, despite the struggles in this world. I hope you do the same, whatever way you're feeling today, good, bad, or indifferent. This too shall pass. Well, whatever. I guess that's it. Yeah. Something like that. Holding up and pushing forward. I suggest you do the same. Try to keep the goal in mind. Keeping in mind that expectations breed resentments, especially the ones we have for ourselves. If you could figure out a way to drop those, you'll be in good shape. I'm working on it. I believe there's some real truth in there. It's one of those things I have to figure out how to push forward and do the next right thing for myself. What does that mean, too? Who the hell knows? I'm in a very boggled place at this moment. I hope that today finds you in a centered and relaxed and appreciative moment. Kind of in a swirl. I appreciate you being here, taking the time, sitting with me for a little while, having a cup of coffee, reflecting on the world, what it is, and how we navigate it. Sometimes I don't know, and that's why I'm here. Because I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Figure if we come together as a group, we might have a better chance of understanding all these shenanigans without expectation. Seems real simple, doesn't it? Just don't have expectations, but it's hard, man. Loneliness and lack of purpose in some moments. And things that people say we clamp onto, hoping that they can be true, and and it's hard to let that go. You gotta get to a certain point where you gotta realize nobody's coming at points. If you've never reached that point, maybe you'll never get there. I feel like I've been there for a while. You gotta get up and start doing it. Start pushing forward. If you feel like nobody's coming, believe me, I'm with you, brother. Nobody's fucking coming. Now there are, and it's hard not to have resentments, right, towards the world. For it seems like some people have it so easy and are handed everything, and they can move forward without having to worry about it. And it's a bitch, isn't it? We wish it could be different. You can't change the world. That's just how it is. Sometimes you gotta stir your coffee with a Sharpie, I guess. That's about it. Me and my bullshit shenanigans. All I can say is start right here, right now, in this moment. Do the best we can to do the next right thing for ourselves. Yeah, is that better? I don't even know. There we go. The sign's still backwards because I can't figure out the fact that YouTube's bullshitting, because there is no icon over here that'll give me a settings thing. I've watched that video. I went on a bunch of times last night. Having the expectations that I can fix it, and I couldn't. So I'm just going to accept what it is. Acceptance is going to be the theme of the day, and expectations is the topic, right? Do your best to move forward without expectations, without resentments. Hold on to this world and the appreciation and beauty thereof, and move forward with acceptance and love in our heart to the best of our ability over a nice cup of coffee this morning. Join me. Help me figure it out. It'd be nice to hear from you guys out there in YouTube land. How do you digest this feeling of Unacceptance. How do we get to a place of acceptance and appreciation? What am I trying to fix? My mind, brother. Morning, Scott. Jack, we appreciate you. Stay off the grid. This guy loves balls. Oh my God. Stay off the grid, bro. What the fuck? Well, you popped in before a monitor popped in. Yeah, can I do something about that? There we go. How about that? There it is. My first person I've ever removed. His and his bullshit. That's the last thing I could deal with today is that dude and his bullshit. Dominion over women, right? God. You know, I might be struggling, but at the very least, I'm trying to face my struggles head on, and I'm not trying to bury them in some kind of bullshit where I claim dominion over some other human being because it makes me feel good and powerful. I don't understand that either. How does coming on the internet make me a monitor? Stick around for a while, brother. We got to ask the other monitors. I promised James and Crank that they would always be in charge of that as part of being co-hosts here, brother. Good morning, Art of Madness 559. I appreciate you very much popping in today. I took a day off yesterday for the first time in 6 weeks, and I'm trying to get back on the ball with everything, with life in general, where I'm at, where we're going, what the expectations on ourselves should be, or lack thereof. Expectations breed resentment, and that's something that I understand. So I got lots of resentments towards myself over the expectations I have, even though I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. We're gonna do our best to keep doing our best. Rose, good morning. It's good to see you, Rose. Friendly face. Friendly name this morning is completely appreciated, more than I can say. I hope you're enjoying a nice cup of coffee, dropping expectations, pushing forward with appreciation, love, and acceptance in your heart to the best of your ability. It's good to know that I was missed. I am not. I'm struggling. That's the brutal, honest truth. I told you I'd always be honest with you. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the expectations I have, despite what I know to be true in reality. I'm struggling with missing the only human beings I didn't have to worry about having expectations with, because they never let me down and they're fucking dead. I'm struggling with trying to help people that make shit complicated. I'm struggling. I'm going to push forward with love in my heart, knowing that I'm not the only person in this world struggling. You're not. We're in this shit show together, guys, and I'm going to do my best to keep moving forward despite it all. And the game plan is going to go spark driving and hope it doesn't rain, because that one headlight's still out, and I have no inspection on this car, but I don't know what else to do. I got to keep moving forward. I got to do something that I can do right now, or I'm absolutely going to lose my fucking mind. I appreciate you, Rose. That means you're alive. Keep living. Check out. Or check out. Those are the options for sure, brother. Those are the options. It's not an option to check out. I've been on the other side of that, and despite my frustration with the world, I won't do that to the world. I've been on the other side of that, man. Check it out. It's something that'll destroy everybody around you. And I don't know, I don't have the will to hurt a fly at this point in my life unless I'm defending myself. Awesome. Found some warehouse work, Steven. That's good for you, brother. Hey, Lewis, we appreciate you this morning. The guy, 87. What's the design on the mug mean? This is the medicine wheel, my friend. It's symbolizes the 4 directions. And the medicine those 4 directions symbolize. It's a reminder that Creator gives us everything we need. It was my father's cup. And his belief and understanding, our belief and understanding that he despite it, he allowed this sucking white guy to be a part of, at least, in his world. And that's all that matters to me. I was a part of his world. Yeah. So that's the game plan. Come on here, lay a foundation, keep moving forward towards the goal of this thing that seems so far out of reach. But some days it's going to feel that way. On those days, we got to push forward a little bit harder together and do our best to move forward with compassion and love in our heart for ourselves, man. And that can be a really hard thing. If you're out there feeling it, feel it, but do something with yourself, man. And if you can't, I'm not here to condemn you. I didn't do it yesterday. Who am I to condemn anybody? Lukewarm today, Egg. That's the temperature of the room. No one's rolled the dice, and I don't care enough to push it. But since it's still backwards, and I don't understand this, man. If someone out there in YouTube land can help me out, yeah, there's supposed to be a little icon you can click. There is no icon, bro. There is no icon. There is no little magical wand in the bottom of the screen I can click. I tried to unload. I tried to Of course you can roll. You got to do one of the things, brother. You know the score. Do one of the things for us here. Like, share, subscribe, and let us know what you did. Give us a quote. Based on expectations, I'll get you 2 rolls. We're going to stick to the rules of the game. We're going to get you into the Sea of Champions here. And then out onto the LD Galactic Adventure eventually. That's another thing I feel like I'm slacking the bet on. But, here's the thing. Slow and steady. I'm going to hold those resentments against myself. Liked. Awesome, Sir Egg. We appreciate you, Egg, sir, for pushing forward and taking the chance. We got a 3 for you. Our returning brother here gets a 3 and a 5. We're going to give you 1 more for our first roll today, which is a 6. I guess the temperature's frozen cold today, my friend. Frustrated and confused in 1,000 different ways today. But I'm going to push forward, knowing that this too shall pass. That this pain and resentment and anger that we feel for ourselves sometimes, we feel for the world, may be warranted, but holding on to it is another boulder that weighs us down. Cello, Ben, what did you... God, it's it's life, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of expectations on other human beings. I need to start taking my own advice and take it with a grain of salt, but take it for face value. It's hard to do both, It's hard to trust and rely on anybody, where is the anger coming from today? The anger's coming from grief. It's coming from loss. It's coming from the trials of that I go through, despite me asking for strength, and I should know better, right? That's what happens when you ask for strength. Trials and tribulations, my friends. People are people. That's it. I'm accepting that. Hello, pleasure to meet you, sir. So what's the room about? So we're about pushing forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability there, JMI. Despite the pain we might be in, the frustration and anger, trying to identify that pain, frustration, and anger and move forward. Most of the time it's about love, compassion, and appreciation. Today it's about acceptance and trying to find that place within inside ourselves. That's what it's about. It's about appreciating the little things. My little French press, my co-host got me some coffee here. The Death Wish is absolutely awesome, and I'm just slow and steady. Not getting wrapped up in where we should be. Rose, you're having a bad. Let's just push forward from the hip. Sounds good. From the hip, that's what I'm doing. I'm here doing what I said that I would be doing. Yesterday was the first day I took off in about 6 weeks, pushing forward towards this goal. We're getting close. There's 1,800 subscribers, over 1,800 subscribers, about 1,400 of those in the last month. We're about 2,500 watch hours, about 400 watch hours away from seeing what it means to be monetized, these are all great things, right? I got to keep pushing forward. Do you believe in God? I do. I believe in a God of your understanding, brother. I believe in a God of my own understanding with an open and loving heart. I've been the misfit in my life who hasn't quite fit anywhere. And I guess the premise here is to accept those in that scenario to help them find a God of their understanding, my friend. Hey, Rose, Inspire, it's good to see you. Obey me. Oh, my God, JMT. What is your problem, dude? Obey who? No one's obeying you, JMI. What is your issue? I'm going to do my best to read every comment again today. Do you sleep in your car? Not in a while. I'm thinking about making that choice again. I do have a place here in Kirkville. that I have resentments for being at, because I'd rather be traveling, doing the next right thing. I want to be in Indiana helping Sally. I want things to be simple, but that doesn't mean that that's what it's going to be today, and that's all right. I wish everyone has a wonderful day as well. Sierra, thank you for stopping in and blessing us all with your presence. We appreciate it deeply. Every moment helps. Every moment here is the next right thing to help me, to help you, to help us all push forward through this frustration, anger, and pain that consumes us. That makes me want to put my fucking fist through this dashboard for absolutely no reason. That makes me want to scream at the top of my lungs into someone's face who won't do what they should be doing to make it simple when I'm trying to help them. I don't feel like going into specifics is particularly granted or warranted when there's other people involved. New Guinea, awesome. We appreciate you there. Edgar Scott Dover, what are your thoughts about possible World War III? There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not trying to think about that. My little bubble's hectic enough. I'm sure enough. I mean, humanity has the capacity to destroy itself in every given way. Ben, what? No way. I don't know. Our brother, if he says no way, anything's possible. Especially with the tension and ignorance in this world, anything's possible, my friends. What province? Rose. Crazy style. 23. Word up. Pushing forward, accepting what the world is despite what we want it to be, knowing that tomorrow just might not feel this way. And that's all right. Today does feel this way, and that fucking sucks. So, what now, right? What now? Well, we do the thing we said we were going to do. I stop spending money I don't have on coffee in the morning and brewing my own the way that I should, and I start pushing forward. Jesus Christ, JMI. Okay, bye, brother. I don't know what to tell you where all my mods are this morning. Maybe they're done with the two. There we go. Yeah, I'd use you from this channel. I don't need to see you later, brother. I wish for world peace. It's sad the world we live in. It is. It's a sad place, Scott. I'm with you. It's a sad world for Scots out there nowadays. It's a sad world for all of us. I'm finding a glimmer of hope and appreciation. Some days that shines through me so brightly, it consumes everything around me, and I appreciate that. And other days, I feel like I'm consumed by it, but that's all right. I'm going to be open and honest and appreciate all my brothers and sisters. Spread love. Be open and honest about the struggle, man. That's why I think the real way out, the real medicine. But I've found the real medicine can be hard to swallow at times, and that's all right, because I've decided not to take the temporary fix, not to take that moment-to-moment gratification that comes along with dulling the pain. To feel the pain completely is our way through it. I believe that. Even in these moments of nerve twisting, gut wrenching, stress and anxiety, it's all right. We push forward. Had my cup of coffee with you guys this morning. Have a smoke or two, and then be on my way doing the best I can. Hello there, Crafty GPay. The Crafty. What's up, Crafty? Ben, sad. What is this? Is sadder than a YouTube career. There's such thing. Just work, brother. I'm sure you do, Ben. You're on here watching. What's sadder than a YouTube person, someone pushing forward towards a YouTube career, as you say it? Someone watching someone push forward towards that YouTube career. I appreciate your advice, my friend. But the love and compassion that I've spread in this world, that I'll have the ability to spread again, will be worth all the torment. The fact that we can come on here today and the lives we've touched to help move forward, it means anything to me over any kind of monetization. Dizzle, how you holding up today, brother? I hope you're doing well. And if a 9 to 5 could work for me, it would have worked a long time ago. It would have. I'm trying to find a unique avenue for myself here. With love, respect, and appreciation for my fellow brothers and sisters. And I appreciate your point of view there, Ben. You did wake up, Dizzle. We did. And we're going to keep pushing forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability. Despite the struggle sometimes that makes us want to just kick the world in the teeth. Good morning, Mr. Boston. It's good to see you again, good sir. Another little struggling day here. I knew it would be a struggle, right? It's a struggle moving forward, but you keep moving forward sometimes, and the struggle comes, and it's just hard to digest it. But it's all right. It's all right. There's a lot of things here I got to deal with. There's a lot of things I got to do before I can move forward again. Or I might just jump in my car tomorrow morning and just leave. I don't know. I know the next right thing's out there somewhere. See, Gera, let's see what's going on here. Let's certainly do, Mr. Dizzle. Yes, should always appreciate the positive energy. I'm doing my best, Dizzle. And I appreciate you seeking. I'm seeking as well. And it's a hard thing to do. Thank you for showing your appreciation today. And that's what it's all about. Thank you guys for dropping in and giving me back a little bit of that motivation and appreciation that I can so readily hand out on some days. It means the world to me. And that's what it's about. It's not about some YouTube career. It's about helping my brothers and sisters who are struggling, because I understand the struggle. I understand how it feels to be alone and broken and not being able to have expectations for people. Some of us can't. We just can't. It just doesn't work out that way. And I need to understand that I need to figure out to rely on me and just me. You as well being here. I appreciate that. I can't put any expectations on anybody, though. Just stopping in and spending a few moments is helping me push forward. Let's get back up here. Just keep moving forward, Scott. Listen to you really helps get motivated and helps me start my business next month. Let's keep moving forward and spread positivity and help each other out. Thank you, Sierra. You're amazing. What kind of business are you starting? The reminder is something I needed this morning. Something I needed deeply. And I'm going to push forward. I'm going to go do this spark driving thing, because that's something that I can just do, without hesitation, or through the hesitation. It's something that's on there and I can do. If I make $20 today, it's $20 towards the goal. I already saved $5 on not buying a cup of coffee, and that's so there's $25 hopefully towards the next right thing, towards the school bus, towards the traveling with the bun, towards me getting rid of this place and simplifying my life. Mr. Boss, you remind me of my dead brother, with the rollies. Well, I hope that I can spread some positivity and love in honor of your brother who's passed. He's with mine. I love you, brother, but this is it. Buckle up. Life is a struggle. There is the light, and tomorrow is a brand new day. Thank you, Ben. Very much so, and I needed that reminder today. I miss him a lot. Mr. Boston, I miss my brothers more than I could ever say, and I know you feel that. In the deepest way of my heart, I've struggled for a long time against the river of life, thinking I could change it in some way, or thinking I could make it better in some way. But acceptance is the theme of the day. We must accept what is and where we are and how we're moving forward. MD, it's so good to see you. Howdy, hey there, MD. We're going to get back to reading every single comment. Quit my corporate job a few months ago. I'm finances stable, and I'm not worried about not getting a new job soon. What is your advice? Okay, my advice is to keep pushing forward towards that dream, despite what the struggle to come. I gave up on the rat race a while ago, and I'm trying to define that for myself. What I need to do. This next right thing is something I'm pushing forward for deeply. Double tap the screen; it shows some love. Yeah, the double taps actually help a lot, help quite a bit for us to move forward here and spread hope and appreciation. Believe it or not, MD, I blocked 2 people already this morning because of their bullshit. Don't be rude to the host, please. Thank you, MD. Back again. Scott, hey, have you watched Still Game yet? Still Game yet? No, I haven't, man. Robert, things have been crazy. $20 is $20. Damn straight, Crank. Something is better than nothing. Me moving forward, being a positive, appreciative human being is what I'm working on today through the frustration and anger of the world for myself, the expectations I lay on things, and where I wish it could be. We're going to keep pushing forward despite all those things. Chillum, good morning, good sir. We appreciate you. Mr. Boston, we can't fill the void, brother, and we continue every day is the new day. Yes. Yeah, sometimes we can. I believe that void can be filled to a certain extent with love and compassion. It's just, it's a rough road sometimes, Take care of you first is something that I need to learn. What's going on? Life in general, brother. How are you doing? Do I know that country? No, I'm not sure. What country is that? Scott, you got to get on the poll today. Yeah, okay, Crank. To play on your last name. T-bone steak time? Not yet, brother. I would love to have a T-bone steak with you. It's still ramen noodle time as we push forward, trying to figure out the next right thing to the best of our ability. So glad I caught you this morning. Missed you the last couple mornings. I wasn't here yesterday, Chillum. I'll admit that I fell into a place of not being able to. And if you weren't able to yesterday, that's okay. If you're not able to today, I'm not here to judge you. Push forward and do something with yourself. That feeling of uselessness will leave you. That's something the big dog always expressed to me. So that's what I'm doing to the best of my ability. I'm relying on myself today and no other human being. I am relying on another human being. I'm relying on all you, my friends out there in YouTube land. Okay, good morning, M.A. Awesome to see you, Mr. Boston. Yes, sir. Do you know this country? No, I don't know the country. Ben, huh? Yeah, me too, huh? What? I have no clue. That one didn't make it too long. And call me Seth. I'll do my best to remember that, Seth. It's hard for me to, with my way my mind's been lately. I would throw a barbecue for you, AD. Well, Mr. Buster, where are you at these days, Scott? I am in Kirkville, New York at the moment. Where are you at, Mr. Boston? Maybe Boston, maybe not. James, there's the big dog. Crank, Scott, you should be a bartender because you don't drink and you could help everyone. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. You can call me Joseph. All right, Joseph, I'll do my best to remember that. Left the city. Good for you, brother. Good for you. Anybody out there enjoying a cup of coffee as well, trying to figure out the day through the shit show, you're in the right place. We're going to figure it out. We're going to push forward, do the next right thing to the best of our ability, spread love, hope, and appreciation despite the anger and frustration in my heart for the world. James, it's all good, brother. I didn't wake up until after 1 o'clock and went to bed 4 o'clock the afternoon before that. I think I might have blown a fuse. That's all right. We're gonna pop that sucker out and replace it with another one. That's what we're doing here today with open, honest communication. As I said before, I'll never hide it from you. I'm not gonna pretend to be something else because I know what the world likes to see. I'm gonna be me in any given moment. I implore you to do the same. Get a job. What kind of job do you suggest, my friend? One where I sit at a cubicle from 9 to 5. One that I go get a white, you can afford well, at this point, you couldn't even afford a white picket fence. Maybe an apartment and a couple dogs, a few kids I can't afford. Yeah, it sounds like an awesome life, man. I should do that, right? Well, the goal here is to spread love and appreciation in a positive way, to grow this idea of doing the next right thing to the best of our ability. Unknown info. It's good to see you again. Looks like we got a bunch of people talking a bunch of schmack today. Hey, I don't know if I have it in me to put them in their place, so I appreciate my monitors. All right. Seth, right? Do you do some adventuring for a job so you can enjoy whatever you do? Yeah, do something adventurous. Yes, if I can find something adventurous, um, that's the whole thing. I know that the YouTube thing, whatever, and even our buddy there's like, it's not a career. I'm not saying it's a career, but there's people out there watching. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Boston. Shit, dude, I'm supposed to remember your name too. Yeah, here's the thing. We're here for all of that. I think I do enough of that here, and that's the goal. Just be able to do this, with no expectations for what may be in any given moment. What wisdom should we spread today, adventurers? Hope. Hope. The ability to set down expectations is what I recommend, and that's what I'm working on. Because expectations truly breed resentments in our heart. Without a doubt, I believe and know that fully. I find myself in a resentful, painful place because of the expectations I have on others. That could stop. Simplify things. I'm at a point in my life where I think I keep it simple and then try to help, and things get complicated and blah, blah, blah. While on this live stream, please be respectful to others. Yes, thank you, MD. Warrior of God at your service. We appreciate you, Mr. Boston. I know you made me your name, and I'm just already Swiss cheese. Two people told me their names, and they all just went out. My brain's kind of shot today. Brain no work, no good some days. Most days, actually, especially when it comes to writing and absorbing, with the dyslexia and the ADD. I think I'm doing pretty damn good. Get yourself some laughing gas, Scott. Yeah. That sounds like instant gratification to me. Are you trying to tell me to go do some whippos there, MD? I don't think that's what we should be doing today. Yeah, no, yeah, it does. And it's, I will later. Gotta work. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. I know you told me your name. I'm going to call you Shauna. I appreciate you. I know that you told me your name. RJ, Andrew Tate, Whippets. I don't know. That's what she said. Some laughing gas. I'm not a dentist, so I don't have Seth. Seth is your name there, Shannon. I'm going to do my best, Seth. My absolute best. I'll even write it down. I remember a fan of a goldfish, especially when I'm feeling a little bit stressed, a little bit lost, a little bit nerved, shocked, and anxious today. But I'm pushing forward, and that's all right. We're gonna hit this shit show together. My father is a dentist. Well, there's our laughing gas, isn't it? My nephew has ADHD, high definition attention disorder. Yeah, he can really pay attention, but when he does, it's unbelievably clear. When I have those moments, it's unbelievable, and I wish I could live in that. I guess that's part of my frustration, is not being able to expect, because of these things and the way that my mind works, what emotional state I'll be in. But that doesn't matter. Your emotional state does not need to define where you're going in this world in any given moment. We have to push forward and do our best. Mr. Boston, food coloring cause. Yes, it does, Mr. Boston. If I did not have... It doesn't have to be permanent. I'm working on it. And it's not as bad as it was at one point in my life, just like all these other things that I slowly work on. And I have faith that there's a way out of these things, through meditation, reflection, and understanding of who you are. Our brains might be cross-wired a little bit, but that's all right. I know for sure I don't think like most human beings, and that's okay too. Damn, when I get real bored. DR says, when I get real bored, I like to drive downtown and get a great parking spot, then sit in my car and count how many people ask if I'm leaving. That doesn't sound like a bad game. My buddy used to play this game called Poop Dollar, where he would he'd put a little bit of dog poop on a dollar and go down by the bus station, and he'd drop it there, and he'd watch people get excited and pick it up. and then get all pissed off because there's poop on it and throw it back down. He said hours of fun for $1 and a little bit of poop. I always thought it was absolutely insane. Sounded hilarious. Never played it myself. But yeah, watch me whip. Nene. Watch me, Nene. MD, thank you for a little bit of the jig you're dancing today, this morning for us. Okay. It's Wolf wheeling off a cliff. Just the usual. Just the usual. Yeah, I implore you to not go head first off that cliff today, my friend, despite how you might feel. If it's just boredom, who am I to say, how overwhelming something could be? Maybe boredom's that overwhelming, just as overwhelming as anxiety and ADD, dyslexia, grief, pain, and the struggle of living at points. But we push forward through the darkness. That's what we do. That's the only thing that we can do at points, because falling into it isn't going to do anything but destroy me completely. And I want that for none of my friends, so I need to push forward for myself as well. And we gotta love you guys this morning. I missed you yesterday. I missed you too, James. And Mr. Boston, it's not the answer, and it's what took my first brother out of this world. You're right. Temporary. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, my friend. No, our buddy there was joking, or he wouldn't have said it so clearly. But yes, my brother did too, and I found him. And it was the most horrendous moment in my life. But I give thanks for that moment so that my father didn't have to go through that. I give thanks for that moment because it was our last epic moment together, despite the pain and torment it's caused me. Despite this fact that I should have known, this feeling that I had, that I should have been able to, do something more. I appreciate you sharing that, Mr. Boston, and I wish I could remember the name you told me that you had. But like I said, I'm shot today. I'm going to admit that. I am completely shot today. Sally, oh, geez, here we are. Hey, Sally, did we see Sally up here? Good morning, Sally. We appreciate you. What would you do if I gave you $1 million in a case right now? James, what would I do? I'd settle a lot of bullshit. I'd walk away from all this complications. I'd get myself a small school bus, and I'd take that $1 million, and I would do the next right thing. I'd call the VFW, and I'd find a list of people across the country we could hop to, mowing their lawns, fixing their shit, and spreading compassion and love and appreciation. That's what I'd do, James. What do you think? Is that bullshit, or is it, I don't know. It's funny we say that money doesn't fix it. I know that, but I don't know what. I don't understand what we're talking about here. What you do, you $1,000. Bless you, Scott. Love you, mate. But love you too. Thank you, MD. Jonas, Mr. Boston is Jonas. Mr. Boston, would you be completely offended if I just called you Boston, brother? It's right there in my face, and that's what I'm going to remember. I'll try to remember Jonas. I know that, but I don't know what. Sally, hey, nah, I'm just joking. It's okay. Brianna, good morning, Scotty. Thank you, kiddo, for popping in here. It's another struggling day, but I'm here today. That means I'm one step better than yesterday, where I don't know if it's allowing the world to crush me or if it's just taking that time I needed. Who's to say about these things? But I'm here this morning with love and compassion in my heart, and I'm glad to see you. There's no wrong answer. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you gave me $1 million and I said I was going to go buy a bunch of crack cocaine, I think that would be the wrong answer. Show it up is 70% of the battle. Thank you. And I'm here this morning. I'm dedicated to this thing that we're doing, moving forward, despite my mental state lately. And I implore you to do the same. If there's one thing that helps me to move forward, is to know that I've alleviated a little bit of pain in this world. And I feel that through this avenue, I have eliminated a bit of pain. And that settles my nerves. Do I like Crank? Crank is one of our co-hosts. He seems like a pretty good dude. That's good. Fit, active, and sexy. I like that. I need to get this active thing rolling. I need to get out of this rut that I know that I fall into once I get back to this place. That settles most people, right? Home, this physical place that people like to be. That's coffee from where I order it. Okay. Banner. I don't understand what we're talking about here, Banner. Where do you order your coffee from there, big dog? And the little things that just add up to frustrate the shit out of you, like the fact that I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about the backwards writing here. I don't know what's going on with that. I apologize. I went on a bunch of times last night, tried to do a bunch of stuff, and it's been the theme of my life lately, where we just hit these brick walls, man. And you just got to keep hitting it sometimes. Keep hitting it, and then stop hitting that damn wall and turn directions and go somewhere else. That's what I'm working on. Pointing it in a different direction. Pointing it in positivity, love, and hope and appreciation here with you in this morning so we can move forward. Smoking with the window up is despicable. Yep. Well, the windows don't move, my brother. A little ism about the old Galactic Avenger here. We did rip all the seats out and turned it into quite the camper car, but she's slowly shitting the bed to the point where, to get this window up. To get this window up, I had to do one of these. They gut out the window. And that might not seem like a lot, but there's 7 layers of hell between you and all the guts in there and the gizzards that have to be ripped out. And that was a pain in the ass. But the window's up. And now the door is cracked, brother. And that means a lot to me, Chillum. Our benefactor, our friend, this amazing human being who has faith in what we're doing here. I appreciate you, and that's what I needed today. Thank you very much, brother. No, never, James. Never in my life. I don't even understand. Maybe I'm just naive. I don't even know what that means. Zip screws. Zip screws and what, man? I know that I probably should know. I've been watching some of these videos lately and realized that I get moving so fast I should know what the hell we're talking about, but I don't. Sheet metal. Looking lovely and bright. Stop and smile. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shanky. Eggs and bakey. At least I can do that. One of these and one of those and a couple of these to push us forward and do the next right thing to the best of my ability, despite the insanity that ensues inside my sweet little melon at times. What did I say? I don't know. What did you say? I'm lost from moment to moment at this point. James is on fire this morning. He's on fire. Oh, pushing forward. We're gonna do something. I've been not spark driving because the lack of whatever. But here's the thing: it doesn't matter. $1 is better than none. And if I can go out and do that, yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I have all these reasons. The car's uninspected. The light won't work. Well, the sun's starting to shine, so I guess we don't have to worry about the light. Just keep our fingers crossed with the inspection. The next George Carlin. What a hell of a compliment. I appreciate that very much. The kids say hi, Uncle Scott. I thought we were on the phone. Well, you tell Mari and Avi I love them deeply. Their Uncle Scott misses them and would love to see them sometime soon. You're very handsome this morning. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, James. At least I can pull that off. You look like a young Joe Rogan. I could do with that. Joe Rogan's a good-looking dude. I might have a few inches on him, though. He's like 5'2" or something, isn't he? He is always, James. I appreciate the compliments. Here's the thing: we need to lean on our brothers and sisters, despite my hesitance to do so sometimes, because I tend to wrap in expectations. And I gotta take this thing we've developed here. This idea of taking it with a grain of salt, but for face value at the same time is simple yet complicated. And I am surprised MD isn't mad that some people are flirting with Scott. He's 5'2". I don't know. I'm not 5. I'm 6 foot. That was Joe Rogan's 5'2", I think. 6 foot tall, brother. Let's start with her, pal. She's in rare, ready to go form today. There, good sir. We're gonna take the time, watch the world go by a little bit. Know that, for me, it's always been epic highs and broken lows. But I don't have to weather the burden alone. To be here with you. We appreciate you, Chillum. Keep sticking around. It'll get better, brother. I promise. I will do my best to keep pushing forward and find a way out of this. Your donation is still sitting there in the Next Right Thing Fund, my friend, waiting to be used to get back down to gold. What's your favorite kind of egg sandwich? Fried egg sandwich. Gams used to make fried egg sandwiches. Just a fried egg on white bread. Very simple. Do I have any firm stance? Stance on what? Life, pain, love, expectations? I guess I have a lot of firm stances on things. I'm trying to break the mold and be more pliable, have the ability to shift and move at any given moment. But I'm rigid, as most human beings are. What's your plan for the Scott? Unknown info. Long-term plan, short-term plan. What are we talking about? Today I'm going to go and do whatever I can to do what I can. Am I missing shit? I'm always missing stuff, and I'm trying my hardest to read everything, but I get lost. I'm trying to give up drinking, smoking, and drowning my pain every day, every way I can. I suggest that you work on that one step at a time. Don't give it up all at once, man. It could be, unless you have a solid foundation to back you up, which is something that I can tell you without a doubt not a lot of us have at points. Take it one step at a time, my brother, and don't beat yourself up. That's the best thing I can do. You slow down first. Get a shower, Craig. Yeah, your clothes are stiff. We the cutest. I would suppose so. You seem like a nice dude. I didn't really be able to see your face. The problem, I never knew how to hit the brakes, said all my friends. So, Mr. Boston, man, we're two of a kind here, brother. I appreciate you pointing that out, because I'm trying to figure out a way to rev down to stay in the middle, trying to stay conscious about what I'm doing in any given moment and keep it simple. I do myself rev up to 110,000%, and I feel at points I can take on the world and do anything when I'm in this glorious moment of being in the groove, feeling I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And then I hit that brick wall, which I realize I have, despite all this talk about slowing down, yeah, you burn out real fast, brother. Burn out real fast. Sometimes it seems like it'll last forever, and then you hit that wall out of nowhere. No problem, GV. I don't want to slaughter your name, but please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and then just say it in there what you did, and I'll roll for you, brother. We'd love to have you roll the dice today. Take a chance, take the leap, and do the next right thing for yourself. I dance with a ton of girls, and my wife doesn't get jealous at all. It's bullshit. Well, I guess you have that relationship. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that she doesn't get jealous, right? It's nice that she has security in who you are and your love for her. Do you support firearms? I absolutely do. It's our Second Amendment right to feed ourselves and protect ourselves. It's the one right I know in and out, and it's a very particular right for very particular reasons. I suggest that you arm yourself so you could feed your family, so you could protect yourself. It's a crazy world out there, and there's a reason that we have this right. It's just MD, we can dance. Yeah, we can dance if you want to. We can leave our friends behind, because if they don't dance, and then they don't dance without no friends of mine. James, today is comfort. Treasure her, James, treasure her. She Googles and sees going on it. Yeah. Dice roll for me. Dude, GV, man. Gwendolyn or Guadil. I don't know how to say that, brother, but GV, you got to say roll. You got to say the thing after you do it. Did you like? Did you subscribe? Did you share? Which one of these did you do? Give us a quote, brother. That's cool too. On expectations will get you 2 rolls, my friend. It's a very simple game. I know it can seem complicated at first, but it's not so complicated. It makes it more complicated that my world's backwards right now. Agent Duris and Gagin. We're gonna call you Gagin. How's that sound? You like that, GV? Gagin. What tribe is the mug from? It's the medicine wheel, brother. I believe it's a universal thing. I know only about the Onondagas, mostly about the Onondagas and their point of view. This cup came from a great Onondaga man, an elder with kind and compassionate love in his heart, who took this sucking white guy in and gave him a sense of appreciation and hope and love. But I believe it's a universal thing. This circle of life, this interpretation of this world in a very simplistic but complicated way. Sally? I do miss Sally. She's an amazing human being, and I look to get back to help her out. It's one of the goals that kind of weighs me down. It's the fact that I can't just get there right now and fix all the problems she has, or at least chip away at those. But everything's time versus money. So I'm going to go make some cash, and I'm going to keep pushing forward so I can get back to Sally's. Yeah, dude, I'm super dyslexic, and that name's way too long. I'll just slaughter it, bro. I'm sorry. Do you have a nickname, something smaller, something easier to digest? I could call you. On your path, brother. Thank you, Egg. Hope you have you ever done mescaline? I've never touched mescaline, man, in all my shenanigans. Yeah, we appreciate you, Sally. Thank you for being here. Your love and support means the world to me, more than I can say, especially in these moments of stress, anger, and frustration that tend to consume me. Shared your stream. I see you're a good man. Well, I appreciate you, Mr. Boston. Let me just roll the dice for you doing that for me, for us. And we got double sixes, first roll. That's absolutely amazing. Put you into the Sea of Champions here, brother. And then one of these days, I'll stop making serious threats. We'll find a place to live stream where I can put all of our friends on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger. Mr. Boston, our first winner of the day. Good for you, good sir, for taking a chance, rolling the dice, doing the next right thing to the best of your ability. I see you are a good man. That means a lot to me. I'm doing my best to be a good man. He's family. Thank you, Sally. That warms my heart in a way that I can't fully express in this moment. What is the most peaceful place, such as a physical object you own, and why? Place. I'm having a hard time even when my brain switches off. It's either I'm on it or I'm not. And this morning I'm not, and I can't. I'm sorry, but the such as a physical object that I own, and why the cup is a beautiful thing, a gift that was put in my hands through circumstance that allows me to stay connected with my father. I also got a spoon that we used to make chili with, and he used to, countless tubs of corn soup and hangover soup and ziti, or not ziti, but goulash and all these the big old wooden spoon that I got that was looked over during his 10-day when his house was raided. Basically, drugs are not the solution. It's just digs the hole deeper. Very much so. That instant gratification doesn't heal us completely, and that's what we're looking for here. Real healing, appreciation, love, and respect. I really afraid to show Scott my man room. You're afraid? I really want to see this now. It's probably ridiculously epic. I know that you've worked hard and you've got a lot going on, and that's absolutely amazing, brother. And I'd love to see it someday. Mr. Boston, absolutely, Traveling Scott. Well, thank you, Mr. Boston. Sally, you're awesome as well for the hugs and kisses. Thank you, MD. And Mr. Boston, I would show you my house, Scott. Where do you live at, Mr. Boss? Or you already told me, and I'm shot this morning. And I apologize. I can't retain anything, it seems like, today. Our brother, Mr. Boston, our brother Boston here, Jonas, and I'm doing my best here today, brah. I appreciate you, man. On certain days I'm on, and my brain works. I've been having these misfire days. I've been, and they're, it's a culmination of things, stressors in life, actions of my own and actions of others that consume me, and I'm working on that. We gotta separate ourselves from that and know that tomorrow will be a better day. Take care of you first and stop trying to save the fucking world. I can't pronounce it either, brother. That's why I'm trying not to slaughter it. That's why I asked for like a smaller nickname possibly for our brother there who's trying to communicate with us. Yeah, and thank you for pointing that out, because I'm like, is it me? Am I an idiot here? Like, it's just a long name and my brain's shot, and it's all right. It's okay. Mr. Boston, it's hard not to. It seems like less I try, the closer we get to nuclear war. For the last 20 years, I've done everything I can to stop it. Well, we appreciate you there, Jonas, for doing everything you can. The river of life is flowing, man, and we can only do so much as individuals. I think the best thing that we can do is band together and with love and compassion in our heart, and weather the storm, gather the strength we need so that when the split in the river comes, we can gently guide ourselves in that way. Not sure if that's even going to be right, and got to accept where it is when it takes us there. It is a hard thing. Amen, Mr. Boston. Sally, thank you, Mr. Boston. Yep. Sanky, eggs and bakey. A little bit of love, a little bit of compassion, a little bit of appreciation is going to go a long way today. And I'm going to push forward. And if that means going and spark driving and making $20 all day, then okay, that's what I'm doing. I got to do something. That'll get me $20 closer to the goal. And I started off strong today. I made my own coffee once again. The Boston breeds hope. I do my best here, brother. Good morning from New Jersey, my friend Chris. Crispy Cracker. Oh my God, I love it. Crispy Cracker, our boy Crispy Cracker out there. The boys would have loved that one. They could have stopped calling me a sucking white guy, called me Mr. Crispy Cracker. Tis what it is. Acceptance, love, and appreciation for this moment is what's going to push us through. Russian girls do not do that as well as Filipino girls, but they really pretty. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you, James. Whatever you got to say, brother, I back you up to the fullest of my ability as I sit here and try to digest the world and its bullshit today. And I implore you to do the same. Struggle through, man. If you woke up today in a place of pain and anguish, or if you have someone who's stuck in that pain or anguish, have compassion for yourself or that human being going through it. Have compassion for the child that went through the things that causes us this pain and anguish, knowing that the struggle is still going to be there. Dancing, okay, where are you? Crispy Cracker, I'm in New York, brother. Where are you at? Crispy Cracker. The adventure beckons us out of this place, but there's things we have to deal with through my stupidity, my compassion, and my appreciation. And I'm working on that. I may have a little bit of Peter Pan complex, but I'm not going to grow up. I'm going to be me. I'm going to live with love and compassion in my heart and spread hope and appreciation. The understanding that we don't have to take the boulders from this world and put them into our pack. We can figure out a way to set those boulders of pain and anguish down, and that's what I'm doing here. Let's just scroll back up for a minute so we can truly respect and appreciate what's going on here. I'm going to do my best to read everybody's comments today. Get back down to ground zero. That was our first rule, and I've been skipping over that, trying to gather the strength to do something with myself. Slow and steady. But today, it's nice and slow, nice and steady, and we'll read every single comment. You just have to give me a chance to get caught up. Whatever you got to say is worth hearing, as long as it's, even if it's not in compassion and love. You know, if it gets through my monitors, you know, then it gets through. That's all I got to say about all of them apples. But anyway, we've got New Jersey. That's awesome, Crispy. You're not that far. World War III is coming. A great quote was said. I may not know what weapons will be taught in World War III, but World War IV will be forged with sticks and stone. Scott, yeah, maybe so, maybe so. No, she lives across the state. Hey, my puppy is sitting on the stairs like a child who's been put in timeout. Poor little poopers. How dare you make that poop? Albert Einstein. Oh, that was an Albert Einstein quote. Okay. Scott, well, I'll roll the dice for you. For the quote is 10, which gets you onto the wall of champions here today, brother. Roll the dice. Take the chance today. We're going to move forward and do something, anything, to get our hands moving and know that when we do, that feeling of uselessness will leave us. Some days it's harder to digest and move forward through, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm here with you, and I feel it completely. You have people that you love and you have compassion for that you're not sure how to help. Stick around for a while. Maybe we could help you help them in some way. Mr. Boston, Scott, divorce, you are quoting and trying. Yeah, Albert Einstein, Mr. Boston. We're going to give Mr. Boston a roll for pointing out the quote, and there's a $5. It's Jewel. Damn it! I'm right now. Why? What is the cup? Hey, what's the cup? The cup is the medicine wheel, my friend. The cup is a symbolic understanding of the 4 directions and the medicines those give us. It's a way to keep simple and appreciate the earth beneath our feet, the sky above our heads, the 4 directions, and the simplicity of how much that matters to us in this moment, and how everything else is extra. Last exit before bridge off of the NH Turnpike. Okay. Let me help you, brother. Mr. Boston, how can you help me out? Feel free. I'm an open book. CBD has... Thank you, say Puppy James. What's on the cup? I think we just explained that. You know what? Let's get some AC rolling. And whatever. Start a little sweaty. The cup symbolizes the love and appreciation I was shown as a younger man. The love that seems lost and forever shrouded from me at points. It symbolizes respect and appreciation for the man that decided he would take care of me as a son, and the brothers he gave me through his compassion, love, and appreciation. What happened to... I don't know what happened. It is an amazing cup, bro. Thanks for that. Well, I appreciate you, Prime. It came from an amazing human being, and it is a reflection that I need to hold closer than I hold sometimes. Thank you for the reminder. We good. We are good. Also got onto the wall. Did you? Yeah, you did get onto the wall of champions over here. Roll the dice. Take the chance today. Like, share, subscribe. We'll roll the dice for you, and we'll let it play out exactly the way it needs to play out. Upper class. Where? Einstein. Liked. Awesome. DraftKings Sportsbook, brother. I appreciate the well wishes. It's getting better every step of the way. And there you go, brother. Our brother DraftKings Sportsbook warming up the dice with one roll. Our brother King onto the wall of champions once again today. Maybe I'll have to get on to my YouTube on my computer. Mr. Boston, there's a pyramid in Quakertown. to check that out. Please, Mr. Boston, go on one of my shorts and kind of point that out to me in a comment, and I will. I'll put it on the agenda. With Abraham Lincoln's name and Benjamin Franklin. That's pretty awesome. I'll have to check that out. Be right back. You do what you got to do, brother. For me, it all depends on who you are, what medicine works for you. For me, it's sativa. Indicas give me anxiety beyond belief. Just like any emotional medicine, we're all individuals, and we all need different medicine. So I just seen a Volkswagen bus I thought was absolutely amazing. Got a little sidetracked. The pyramids in the United States, great dollar bill, strength, survival. Thank you, Mr. Boston. So Scott, I have a problem. I can't smoke a work, but I face it kills me. What do you smoke to stop the hurting? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not a dentist. I haven't gotten lucky enough to alleviate, whatever. Fourth, Dubs, it's good to see you. Hey, Scott, it's good to see you there, Dubs. Mr. Boston, strength, and the pyramids design, it means really strength, endurance, similar to the ending pyramids in Egypt. That's awesome, man. We're at the bottom. The pyramids, uncapped design, represents unfinished work that created a new nation. Awesome. Use vanilla extract. It kills the pain instantly. There you go, brother. Use vanilla extract. I'm told it kills the pain instantly. Don't take too much. Can't that be a poison? Get a clove. You know what else is good? You have a tea bag. Put that tea bag right there and kind of chew on that. If you give it some warm water and then put the tea bag right on it. That I was told helps. I think that's helped me in the past. We can't read Russian, brother, but we appreciate you coming in today. TB, thank you, eggs and bacon. America is the base. Okay, I will try all that stuff. We'll try one thing at a time, man. I wouldn't recommend drinking a bunch of vanilla extract and tea and all this stuff all at once. Do one thing at a time there, Crank. Thank you, chat, says James. We appreciate you stopping in this morning, having a cup of coffee with us, finding appreciation, love, and acceptance in your heart. And we're always at 67% yes. It seems like with the poll we've been running, maybe we'll run something different. But we appreciate the tip-tap-a-rooney. Cloves. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome thing. We appreciate you. Mr. Boston, 13 steps. The pyramid has 13 steps, which represent the 13 original colonies and new states. That's pretty awesome. And we're going to check this place out. This is what I was finagling here a minute ago. If I can see it go by. Look at that guy. That's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Cool little ride. I had a buddy that had one of those a while back. Allowance, don't care this, which means, hey, his favorite. Appreciate all the knowledge this morning, Mr. Boston. And whatever works for you, James. What did James have something to say? In Japan, they poke a hole in your forehead and leak the bad blood for a few minutes. That sounds just as effective as leeches. Who am I to judge? Where are you guys from? Well, I'm from New York. And my cohorts here can indulge where they're from if they'd like. A new order of the ages. Breath beneath the pyramid. Damn, thanks, Mr. Boston. The Great Seal is used as the presidential sign. Our office, such as. Okay, awesome. And the Warriors. This is also doors. But we're really gonna have to check this place out here. This pyramid in Pennsylvania. Yeah, please put that in a comment when you get some time, so that I put it on the list. There's some friends in Pennsylvania I'd like to go see here eventually as well. We're going to keep doing the next right thing for ourselves in any given moment. I'm from Greenland. Crank's from Greenland today, I guess. Jesus Christ, the egg. All right, egg. Niner, absolutely nothing. How's the Galactic Avenger today? She's clunking and pushing forward. Still no headlights, still no inspection, still no door panel, still leaking power steering fluid. But I'm huffing through, doing the best. I was able to get all the stuff out of the back. I haven't put the mattress back in, but maybe that's where I'm at. You know, maybe the house for a while. Maybe put the mattress in and just drive off into the sunset for a little bit, not too far, knowing that I could DoorDash anywhere, Spark Drive anywhere. I really got to get that light figured out. I gotta get in there and fiddle with it again sometime soon. Show you cannabis. This is what we got going on in New York State, brother. This is a $40 quarter from the dispensary up there, pre-ground. Amnesia Haze, which is really good medicine for me, but I'm using it minimally here at the moment. Mr. Boston. Thank you, Mr. Boston. Crank, can you take a note for me, or one of you guys? Can you please? I can't even remember your Jonas is your name, and that took me long enough to remember that. Quakertown, Pennsylvania. You don't eat carbs or sugar. Good for you, man. Good for you, brother. Sounds like a struggle. Everything's got carbs and sugar. So steak and eggs is what you eat, brother? I'd really like to check out this pyramid. But I do have the memory span of a goldfish, especially when I'm feeling the way I've been feeling lately. So a good reminder somewhere where I can refer to it would be absolutely amazing. Thank you, Crank. What's this? Took a note for you. Thank you. I guess Crank took a note for us. White meat, similar to Okay, here's the thing, Egg. I'm not taking this shit. I've had enough of you today. We're gonna hide from the channel. Bye, Egg. There you go, brother. Bam. There he goes. I don't know. I don't know if he'll ever come back, because I don't know what that means to hide from the channel. But here's how far you are from me. 4 hours, 18 minutes. That's awesome, Mr. Boston. Part of the goal is to find work along the way where I can give people good deals, so they don't get run over and rampaged by people that are consuming them. You know, not everybody has $1 million to fix everything. Not everybody has this money that some people put in and get screwed. What type? We type welcome and then erase it for everyone else. That's funny as hell. I'm just having one of them days, man, where I don't want to hear it. And that's what it is. Our buddy Egg there was saying some shit about MD or saying some other. I don't even care. Enough to frustrate me and boot his ass out. How about that? It was 39 minutes for Mr. Boston. That sounds awesome. It hasn't been the most invigorating and inspiring here lately. I'll admit that. I'm doing my absolute best to keep doing the next right thing to the best of my ability. It can be a struggle some days, and that's why we're here, despite the struggle, right? Despite how we might feel emotionally and physically, it's time to move forward. You can only dwell in it for so long, and you shouldn't dwell in it at all if you have any ability to not do so. A howler monkey. I've never seen one. What the? Well, if you're going to go there, let's plan it so I can meet you, brother. That'd be awesome, Mr. Boss. We'll go check out this pyramid together. There's a lot of things here I need to straighten out. before I can do much of anything. I've gotten myself into quite a shit show that has to be resolved. Put so much time and energy into this place that I don't want to be at, and I got to figure all that out. Or I don't. Or maybe I'll just jump in the car and let you know when I'll be there. But today has got to be about something. Progress. You know, maybe that, you know, that light I'll check out. I'll check that light out. We'll start from there. As always, appreciate everybody who stops in and shows love and acceptance despite the pain they might be in. That paralyzing sense of darkness that consumes us, I know all too well. Grief and loss, even after a decade, can hit us in ways that are brand new. And that's part of what I'm struggling with lately. You know, I'm struggling with that. There's a church where the pyramid is. Church of Illumination. Okay. It's okay. Hey, MD. We're not going to ignore you ever. We appreciate you deeply. You know, and to be open and honest about being stressed and crazy, that's where I'm at. It's a fucking shit show today, and we're going to push through, and we're going to get her done. We're going to get her done to the best of our ability in any given moment. And if that means pushing forward and doing whatever we can do despite what it means in the long run, we got to let that shit go. Be in this moment right now and push forward, my brothers and sisters. It's going to be all right. Hey, Scott, hope you have an amazing day. Always spread love and light. I'm doing my best today, 360. To push through the darkness and spread that love and compassion and appreciation that you all so deserve. 32, he says. Yes, it says 34 on my end. But I've learned not to trust these numbers. Punch stress in the face to the best of our ability. I'm not going to allow it to collapse me another day. I'm not going to allow this thing to consume me the way it has in the past, and that means that I'm stronger than I was the first time I felt this so deeply. And I commend myself for that. Commend yourself for that. If you're 1% better today, as Scott W. would say, you deserve it. Awesome. Well, awesome. Thank you, Sally. Please share this ancient wisdom with us. We're looking to learn and grow and find acceptance, love, and appreciation in our heart to the best of our ability despite the struggle. Mr. Boston, Jonas, I'm starting to remember. At times when I'm stressed and anxious, it's hard to hold on to things. There's times where my mind is so sharp and agile, and I know exactly what I'm doing and where I'm going, and those moments are beautiful. But as Mr. Boston and I were discussing earlier, you'll hit that brick wall if you deal with these stressors that way, that my awkward mind deals with them, I guess. Mr. Boston says, Mr. Boston push, pin 1, 48K viewers, number rules the universe, learn to be silent, learn your quiet mind and listen and absorb. Thank you so much, Mr. Boston. We're going to give you a roll for that. That's something that I've always struggled with. You know, I fill the air to be comfortable. We'll give you 2 rolls for that. There's another Mr. Boston today. And we'll stick you right up on yonder. How's that sound, Mr. Boston? Our brother in arms here, pushing forward. The high goal of music is to connect one's soul to their driven nature, not entertainment. Yeah, and you know, with that being said, the reminder of how beautiful musical medicine can be, the spiritual understanding of connection and love that it can bring to us. Misled Utopia has been this defining force. I need to listen to some music today. Stop making serious threats. Listen to some Misled Utopia. Find some centering, love, and appreciation in your heart. Man knows thyself, then thou shalt know the universe and God. Thank you. God bent the universe in number Well, appreciate you, Mr. Boston. You're just gonna keep on getting them dice rolled, brother. We appreciate the dice. We appreciate the quotes. That was a 9. It's a 9 and an 8, which is absolutely nada. But you're killing it today, brother. We appreciate you. In anger, we should prevent both from speech and action. Yes. I guess that was part of yesterday. Is just being so consumed by this that I speechless. So I decided to sleep the day away and try to find a center of relaxation and appreciation through that. I got to cut myself down on the whole YouTube doom scrolling. Concern should drive us to action and not to depression. No man is free who cannot control himself. I'm not a free man. And that's part of what stresses me out, this fluctuation of emotions that I deal with, that I know that my brothers and sisters in this world deal with as well. So I'm trying to express myself fully, and I'm working on these things. Yeah, no, that's the guy. Thank you, MD, because I'm absolutely batshit crazy. A shithouse rat, as my brothers would say. Crazier than a shithouse rat at points when I'm dealing with it. Shit. I don't want to take it to that place anymore. I want to take it to a place of compassion, love, and appreciation. I don't want to be that shithouse rat anymore. We can slowly but surely become something more through reflection and understanding. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. No man is free who cannot control himself. Yes, commendable. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. There's a 7, which is another roll, and there's a 9er, which is absolutely nothing. Frozen dice today, guys. We appreciate Mr. Boston and all his words of wisdom. Sally loves Misled Utopia. It changed my life, this musical medicine that they bring into this world. Mr. Boston, silence is better than unmeaningful words. Learn silence with the quiet serenity of meditative mind. Listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. Thank you, Mr. Boston. Very much appreciated. Killing it with the quotes today, brother. Killing it. The dice aren't reflecting that. There was 2 6s in a row, a 4 and a 2 and a 5 and a 1. 12. Number is the rule of form and idea, and the cults of God and demons. Numbers are the rules and form and ideas and the cause of gods and demons. Okay, where are all these coming from, Mr. Boston? I mean, I think you might have even already said it. There's another 8, which is nothing, and there's another 8, which is nothing. But despite how the dice roll, we keep moving forward. The oldest, shortest word, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Be silent and let the words be worth more than silence. Thank you, good sir. And there's times where I feel like all of this that comes out of me has so much worth, and there's times where it feels like there's no worth in it at all. Trying to find a balance, right? This balance of filling the air enough to help, but not destroy myself through second guessing and misunderstanding. If you were a nurse, that'd be a pretty good game plan, James. Just look busy. No matter what you're doing today, look busy. Hope, love, and appreciation will come for you. Hey, James, funny stuff. T-bone time? Brother, if the T-bone's on you, I'll gladly consume that bad bitch. Believe that. Walk in a tall, straight parents. I'm not sure what that means. A stone is frozen music. Okay, I like that one. That's pretty cool. A stone is frozen music. Echoes of the past. There's a 3, which is absolutely nothing, man. But Mr. Boston, you're crushing it today with the rolls. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Thank you, Caster. That yes, you're very much so. You're very much true. This anger
that we hold on to, that's a struggle to let go of because it's what we were taught to do, is to hold on to it and hand it out, needs to stop. This cycle of pain, resentment, and anger needs to stop. It'll destroy us completely. And for that one, Caster, we're going to give you a roll, my friend. Thank you for popping in. It was a 5. We'll give you another one because it was a good one. There's an 8, or a 9, I mean, which is nothing. Paul K, it's good to see you in again today. Mr. Boston, 17. Where's the humbling of the strings? There's music and squares, spaces and squares. Oh, okay. We appreciate it. I don't know if I can quite wrap my head around it at the moment in the fog that I'm in. No man is free, cannot control himself. There's part of my torment, you know. Part of my torment is the fact that I can't control my emotional state at times, and it consumes me. And this fluctuation from being able to say and do and be anything, all the way down to not being able to make a move. There's a crazy fluctuation. Find ourselves a balance in the middle so that we can become something more. No man is free. That's that one. It's better to be silent than despaired with ignorance. Well, I'm doing my best not to be ignorant. Willie quote, I cannot come here, I ain't leaving. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving. All right, we'll give you that one, Sally. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, Snake Eyes. What the hell is that? Nominate, right? You get to nominate a roller there, Sally. Feel free to nominate somebody in the chat we could roll for. It's our first nomination in a while. 21, do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What's wrong? What did I do? What's good? Did I accomplish? What did I forget to do? Thank you, Mr. Boston. That's an absolutely amazing one. Maybe throw that into a comment as well, because I'd like to meditate on that before I go to bed tonight. Start reflecting on the day, get back into taking notes of the day and what I'm going to do and have a solid game plan. Traveling Scott, I agree, stretch. Mr. Boston, famous for quote 23. The wise man should be for everything that does not lie within his control. Well, I'm working on it. I wouldn't know if I'm wise. I don't know if I'm, well, we'll just leave it at that. I appreciate you, Mr. Boston. Above the clouds with the shadows is the stars with the light. Above all things, reserves themselves. Awesome, brother. Amazing quotes today, man. If you were a furry, that's what I'd look like. I don't like what, brother? What would I look like? Let's give Mr. Boston another 5. Wow, they're frozen today, man. But you're absolutely killing it. I was hoping Scott would going to be on at the good old chin wing last night. Chin wag last night. Had a good old chin wag last night. What's a chin wag? Is that something I should know about? 25 here we've got from Mr. Boston. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk to you as they please. Thank you. And maybe I should. And most of the time I do, and I try to defuse the pain and anguish that are coming from these people. But today I just decided to go a little block crazy and block a few of them. I don't know if that means forever or whatnot, but it hides their messages from us. That might be permanent. And I don't really give a shit at this point. Maybe I should just let them say. At some points I do have the ability to diffuse this and point out the fact that they're in pain. But I'm struggling, and I'm angry, and I'm frustrated, and I don't want to deal with it today, so I'm not. Mr. Boston, the education of our youth is a very important thing, Mr. Boston. Let's give you another roll, dropping all these quotes. There's another spot for us. 2 4s for you, Mr. Boston. Mr. Boston absolutely crushing it today, despite the fact that the dice are frozen cold. Just goes to show you, if you keep rolling the dice, eventually you'll win. If you don't roll the dice, you're never going to win. Crank, stop poking at James before I reach back there and smack the shit out of you. How about that? You fucking bastard children fucking around back there. Some are slaves of ambition or money, but others are interested in understanding life itself. That's where I'm at. I don't want to be a slave to passion nor to money, but it's a struggle in this world where money can alleviate almost damn everything, it seems like, when you don't have any. And it can seem pointless when you have it all, can it? Themselves, the name, the philosophers, and the value of communication and discovery naturally beyond all other platforms. Trying to wrap my head around this, so they say a little Swiss cheese brain day. Reason is immortality, all else moral. Reason is immoral, all else moral. Okay, respect yourself most of all. There you go, Mr. Boston. We're doing our best here, but I have a good day. Everyone, take care. Thanks for coming in today, Paul. More exciting, invigorating days to come as we push forward. I promise you that. You got a face like a slabbed arc? What are we talking about here? Me? Dare me to? Oh my God, Crank, we don't dare you to do anything. Whatever you're doing, stop right now. Chew on a tea bag and stop. Number is the all things. Numbers is within all things. None but God is wise. I'm with you, brother. I'm just a lost piece of fabric here, trying to understand who's running the loom. Each body, in fact, Earth, storm, protected sounds. Thank you, Mr. Boston. 32. All these sounds and variables form a universal harmony in which each element will, while having its own function and character, contributes to the whole. Yes, very much so. Each and every bit of it all. It says, Remedy is the knowledge of the eternal existence. I'm lost here, man. I know that I'm fucking up today. My brain misfires and this dyslexia goes through the roof, and I apologize. But I'm going to openly, honestly be who I am at any given moment. Hey, Scott, how are you, brother? Tommy, we're holding up, man. Pushing forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability. Friendship is one soul in two bodies. That's absolutely amazing. The star is the heavens. Sing the music if only we had ears to listen. That's an awesome one as well. We owe you two. Scott Crank is wiping boogers on everything. I give you permission to punch him in the back of the head. How about that? Give him one good, swift, metaphoric thud. He'll stop. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with I apologize, brother. I apologize. My brain don't want to work and want to super dyslexia me today, and we're trying to get caught up. Good. We're going to find something to laugh at today. I'm going to laugh at myself and my inability to read this morning. I thought it was an idea in transit. There is no words or actions, but has to echo in eternity. I'm trying to wrap my head around this, Mr. Boston. I apologize, man. I keep dropping them. I don't have the will to read them all, but please keep dropping them for our brothers and sisters. If you're slow, you call who comes in. Nasty people need not apply. It's your show, Colin. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. And we appreciate you, Mr. Boston, even though I can't keep reading all these quotes, man. I'm getting farther and farther down the dyslexic hole where I'm not digesting it. It's America. You have zero right to tell us our opinion. You're mad. People are calling you out for donations. I'm just at work checking your smoking in your car. I'm back to it. What are we, Wolf, dude? It's this dude again. This is your bullshit. You know what? We're on a you frenzy today, and we're gonna go ahead and hide user from this channel. Later, Wolf. Have a good one, brother, and all your bullshit. I know we've had interactions with you before. We don't have to have interactions with you again. How about that? That's where I'm at. At a certain point in your life, you just start cutting shit out. And when you don't have the energy to fight against the darkness, walk away from it. You know, if you do have the energy and ambition, do so. Try to help your brothers and sisters to set down the pain to the best of your ability if you have that energy. Today, I don't. So we're gonna go on a blocking frenzy today. Which hides people from the channel, and we don't ever have to see them again. That sounds pretty reasonable to me in this moment, so that I can keep pushing forward. Mr. Boston, meaning undying. Thank you, Mr. Boston. You're absolutely awesome. And morals mean death. Or death anyhow. Thank you, man. I'm shot. Everything is intelligent. Awesome. Well, I wish this was not the sort of bus I'm getting anxiety. Well, I apologize, brother. I'm doing my best to hold this shit show together to the best of my ability as we push forward towards this goal. Please keep reading Mr. Boston's quotes. They're absolutely amazing. I just want to get caught up here, and I do not have the time nor energy to read all of them. But you're absolutely awesome for sharing. Is it here? Your stream for all to see. Awesome, brother. And, you know, I would love to indulge in these a little bit more. Maybe take a couple of them and put them onto some of my comments so I can indulge later on when I have a settled mind. When I have a settled mind. I am finished. Is my work of the day, brother. Thank you, Boston. We appreciate you. I'm going to keep pushing forward. Oh, Wolf, you tried to comment again? It's weird. I can't see you. I wonder why, bro. Keep passing judgment, because I never asked Wolf for a damn thing, and it annoys the shit out of me. I'm not asking for anything. I'm here trying to spread hope, love, and appreciation to the best of my ability, trying to push forward with what I've got, knowing that as a group we can do something better. You want to become part of the turtle herd? Hit that subscribe button and become part of the turtle herd. And I'll always be open and honest with you in any given moment, despite the glory or lack thereof of the moment. Way too much. Well, you're going to be paying for it this morning there, James, if you're anything like I am. Up on the Mr. Boston. A poor man makes themselves rich by desiring very little. Yes, and I'm working on a balance with that as well. Brian King, new to the channel, and what the backstory to you, my guy? Okay, that's a hell of a question there. I'm living my life reflecting on the appreciation, love, and respect a great man handed me. I live in thanks to the best of my ability despite my physical state. I ripped out the back seat of this Dodge Avenger. We put a foam mattress in that's not back there. Usually could stick my feet in the trunk. We got this little kitchenette we built. We travel across the country doing the next right thing to the best of my ability, honoring my brothers and father on their journey. Through expressing their love and appreciation, despite how I might feel the ocean, the eternal reflection and mirror it is to the soul. Awesome, Mr. Boston. KB Angel, he says, welcome in, KB, to the shit show that is my life. Despite what it's going to be, open and honest communication's all I've got. You know, it torments me sometimes, this place. But if you understand that, stick around for a while. We'll figure it out together. Good things are coming. The light will shine. Can't rain all the time, they say. And I believe they're right. Turtle Herd Assemble. Feel free to subscribe, become part of the Turtle Herd. It's just that simple. Crystal, hey, it's good to see you, Crystal. Galen, Crystal, I appreciate you. Little shot today, a little broken, but with open, honest reflection, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. If it's not in this moment, I promise you that this too shall pass. You do what you need to do to take care of you first, then your family, then your community. It's part of the wisdom my father gave me, this great man that took me in and gave me this understanding that I couldn't have without him. I need to start my day by giving thanks for the beauty in this world, for the things that I'm given despite the struggle I find myself in. And it's all right. It's all going to be all right. Wisdom over wealth. Yes, Mr. Boston. That's the thing I strive for. KB is on probation and did my classes and paid my fines, but not finished completely community service. I've done some fun, but that gave me mad hours. Yeah, no, I get that. You're chipping away at it, though. We're all here to a certain extent, brother. I'm pretty to myself back in this place that I'm not sure how to handle. But it's okay, because I will end up in a place where I need to be, where I can spread that hope, love, and appreciation on a daily basis through every action that I make. I have faith in that. Today might not be the day, or it might be. We're here together, right? You're gonna bag me like a wild chimp? I don't understand what that means, MD. I'm doing my best here, MD. I'm doing my best. I didn't just sleep the day away hoping that it would all can melt. It doesn't. It doesn't. We must push forward with love, compassion, appreciation in our heart. Big old smiley magoo, is that what you want? Put the mask on. Can be something I can't be in this moment. I'm doing my best here, and I won't do that. Brian, we appreciate you being open and honest about that, man. Some days are easier than others. Some days seem clearer and more focused, and other days not so much. But it's all right. We're going to keep pushing forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability. I will have a game plan here eventually, and this shit show will rev back up. I almost guarantee you that. The adventure awaits us. It just takes trial and tribulation at times to get back to that place. That sucks, James. Mad chimpanzee, huh? No, it's all right. I was just fucking with you. I knew you were joking. Like I said, I'm shot today. If I'm making anybody whatever, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, the trunk monkey that MD is going to release on me is going to whoop my ass unless I become a chipper little monkey. Ask what lady to donate to your channel. All for one. What's up, all for one? Everything been above your feet, I suppose. The sky, all for one. The sky. Yeah. Anything above my head is up. Anything below is down, through my perception, I suppose. Is that the answer we were looking for? I hope so. That's the one I've got. Brian has learned not to hide or lie to himself and say things are fine when they are not, but I still pushing. Good, Brian. Good. We're pushing together today, brother. And, that reminder helps me to know that I'm not in this shit show alone, and that's very much appreciated, bro. If you want to become part of the turtle herd, you just hit that little red button, and we'll be in this shit show together. We're in this shit show despite whatever you do, together, we got this. With one little pebble of love and compassion, knowing that it'll change the world around us in ways that we can't fathom. Just sitting here with us this morning spreads that love, compassion, and hope in a way that can help us move forward. 62%? I doubt that. That's why you got to take everything with a grain of salt. We have 97 votes and 62% said yes. That's pretty bad. We're like 20 off with likes then. But if 20 people are full of shit, That's a hell of a lot less than to be expected. What next? Expectations. Where to? Where are we going? Where are we going to be when we get there? Who are we going to be when we get there? Where I am at this moment. Find compassion. There's compassion there. I'm almost sure of it. It just takes a struggle to get there, I guess. Let's see. MD, they are showing England gray and rainy. They always show England gray and rainy. Well, that's got to be a struggle. To look out at gray and, the sun's shining here now at this moment. We might be overcasty most of the day. But not so far, James. Not so far. Well, amazing. Amazing. Just keep pushing forward. Doing the best we can to do the best we can. Part of me wants to apologize for not being able to be that person that I can be at times. But I'm not going to do that. Because who I am in this moment is valuable. Despite the anguish and frustration in my heart. It's an easy thing to say these things we say about letting it go and being appreciative and being okay. It's not sure what to do when this world is gray, Right, wrong, right? To be an idealist is a hard thing. You see things in right and wrong. There is no right and wrong. There is some right and wrong, but most things are gray. It doesn't hurt to tell us, Crystal, keep your head up, dude. God got this, and you're going through anything through. Yeah, well, we appreciate it, God, of your understanding, Crystal. I appreciate that deeply, and yeah, thank you for being part of the solution through understanding and appreciation, acceptance, love. What the world can be today. Slow and steady today. Nice and easy. We're gonna, I don't know, maybe find a way to let go. Let go of this anguish, let go of the pain. Find a way to push forward despite it all, maybe. No maybes. We got this. We're gonna be alright. It's gonna be all right. Getting there sometimes can feel not so well. When we get there, it'll be something, I promise you that. I liked Herman. Why, thank you, Herman. Odo Man, Herman. Well, paging Mr. Herman. All right. 8. It's not a Herman. We'll go for you again. I've seen you around. There's a 7. We'll get you another roll. And there's the nominates a roller there, Herman. I subbed. We got you another roll then, too, there, good sir. 6, 7, 8, 9er, which is nothing. But you did get the snake eyes there, brother. Odo man. Did I miss? I missed a bunch up here, and I apologize. Keep your head up, dude. Good things. Whatever. We are. We're pushing forward in the best way we know how in any given moment. And I stay dedicated to this scenario we're in. I had to take a day off yesterday, and I'm not going to beat myself up about that. I did this every day for 6 weeks. And, I may or may not have burnt out a little bit through the struggles of life, but that's all right. It's okay. We'll be back on the ball again someday, and all of our treasured friends who come in, like, subscribe, we'll be able to rejoice together. Crystal, even though it might not seem like it now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I appreciate the reminder. You're very much right. And we got to stop digging the hole deeper away from that light. That's what I'm doing today. In the best way I know how, being here with you and pushing forward and doing whatever I can do, despite how asinine it might feel. Brian King, subscribe to the page and like this page. Thank you so much, Brian. We'll roll for you a couple times. There's an 11, which gets you to nominate someone in your life who has made a positive and positive impact there, Brian. Someone who has helped you to learn and grow, so we can put them onto the wall of champions. And your next roll is a 9er, which is absolutely nothing. 10 minutes behind. Now I'm right here at the base. I'm right here at the bottom. I did skip a bunch of stuff. $200 million people waiting to be in the Turtle Church. I don't know about all that. I appreciate the optimism. Tommy, Scott, we need more people like you in the world, brother. I hope you get everything you deserve. Thank you, Tommy. Well, we're going to do our best. Open and honest communication, despite the reflection, that comes from things, despite my inability to swap the sign back, despite, the struggles in life. I can't fucking read this, and it's driving me nuts. So that'd be better. I'm going to hold it right here. I hope you have a great ghosting. Great day too there, ghosting. Adele. Hey, brother, I have a friend who is a big gambler. His name is Singes. He is watching you live. Can you please tell him gambling is no good? Gambling, is no good, I guess. I don't gamble. You take a chance in life. I guess here's the thing. If you're gambling money, it's not a good thing. The house always wins. If you're taking a chance in gambling in life with taking an opportunity that lays itself before you, it can be a beautiful thing. Gamble in that way if you're addicted to the rush of this possibility that might play off. For me, being able to be a salesman was a positive way to gamble, right? Because I can express the value in what I'm selling. I can know that by putting this into your hands, it can help you in a positive way. I guess it depends on how you gamble. If you're gambling with a casino or with money, then you're probably picking up. Not many people really make out in that scenario. Hey, brother, I have a friend. Fucking laugh, or else, Scott, I'm gonna jump on you if you don't cheer up. I don't know what to tell you, MD. I love you and I appreciate your attempt. I can't make myself anything than what I in this moment. Ray Lee has changed my life and helped me to keep pushing. Who's Ray Lee? I pushed my class that I failed twice before. I'm so stoked. Awesome, DYI. I'm glad you passed that through vigor and through consistency and through the bullshit. Yeah, keep passing the positivity. Yeah, so true story. I used to fake it until I made it. One day I walked outside and realized I made it. I've been there too, brother. Thought that I was there at this epitome of things. There's a fluctuation in life sometimes. I appreciate you being here, James. I appreciate you more than I could ever say. I appreciate, again, just trying to make... I know what you're doing, MD, and it's appreciated. It's going to be a hot day. Hot day in the old town tonight. Without a doubt. I wish more than anything I could be the thing that my friends and YouTube family out there cherish. But I can only be what I am in any given moment. If this struggle that I feel helps one person to understand that they're not alone and helps them to hold on, it's helping me to hold on. And that's all that really matters. Give her one of those like that.
Crystal, for most parents, Brian, their kids are their motivation and they keep us from falling back. I can see that. A lot of doubts. Ghosting's got a whole lot to say that MD isn't happy with. Well, 'tis what it is there, ghosting. You gotta watch your P's and Q's around here. Bye, bye, bye. Despite the pain, the struggle, and the anguish, good sirs and madams, one viewer at a time, we're going to get to our goal. One hater at a time. Keep on posting there, ghosting. Keep on keeping on. Get those comment numbers up for me, brother. Especially since we don't have to read it. Hope everybody's doing well, and if you're not, there's a way out. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I know how asinine that sounds. It sounds kind of asinine to me in this moment. But it's the truth. This too shall pass. This is a great idea. Yes, very much. I wonder where Scott W. is this morning. I hope everything's well with Scott W. Cigarette, good sir, a cigarette. We got a good friend calling us. Let's wrap this up and I'll call her back. Likes up. Yes. Oh, man. Well, I don't know if I have the energy. I do. We're going to keep putting forward. Got a little bit to do. That must be hand-rolled stogaroos. That's awesome. I wish I'd have jumped on there last night on Discord. I seen that you made it to Discord, MD, and that's absolutely amazing. I'd love to chat with you soon on there. I just, trying to doing my best to energize myself so that I could be ready for this day. Why don't you buy a pack? A couple of reasons. I want to quit, and rolling them slows me down. The other reason is I want to put the majority of my money towards the next right thing. Most every dollar that I can towards pushing forward, even though, in this moment it feels so far away. Oh, you know what? Get some CBD in here somewhere. That'd probably be the good idea. Start there, huh? If I can find it. God knows I got to clean the car out. She's right here somewhere. Oh, there she is. I highly recommend CBD. How about that? Should have taken this already. It's so crazy. Soy sucker. I can. All right. I guess I could. Just lost whatever cigarette I just had rolled anyway. But I just drop it somewhere, getting one track to mind it on the. I don't know. I'll roll another one. I'll keep my hands busy for a minute. Crank, are you there? What's the name of the Discord server? MD, do you know? I think it's just Traveling Scott or The Traveling Scott, maybe. I don't. I barely keep track of what's going on here, brother. Let alone the Discord server is something I'm getting more involved with, which I appreciate Crank starting. Excuse me. Looks like we don't have to. There's the one I rolled. The Traveling Scott. Yes. That's what it is. The Traveling Scott. If you struggle with anxiety and depression, grief, just know that some days are a struggle and some days, I don't know, are going to be better. If you're trying to love somebody out there who's struggling with these things, love them to the deep of your ability. Yeah, very much so. The CBD helps me immensely. I'm starting to feel pretty anxious in this moment, so take the medicine. Take your medicine
that you've found that helps you. It's hard to find that medicine because we're all so sure what helps us that we know it'll help you, and that doesn't necessarily help you. So you got to do what's good for you at any given moment. Find the medicine for you. The musical medicine is out there. There's physical, spiritual, and emotional medicine. Thank you, James. Good idea, James. Soy sucker. It's always good to hear from you, brother. And packs up here are $15 a pack in New York. I don't know if you guys... that's kind of ridiculous. If I bought packs, I'd be smoking a pack a day. So was she just in shock that that you have a community of friends here that appreciate and value you and what we're trying to do? Or is she just... because of what you're working on to be a better human being? CBG, I found, can help with PTSD. CBG, highly recommended. Yeah, soy sucker. So the CBG is an energy supplement, right? I've used it a few times, and it does help quite a bit. Yeah, me too, Crystal. Yes, your name, but I am from the South Pacific if you check my DNA. Awesome. Holy shit, I got 3 packs for my... Yeah, in Ohio, yeah, holy shit. That's why I roll Stokes. Holy shit. That exactly right there. It's and who smokes Stokes? The impoverished and broke, right? So it's... Or maybe that's not all that smoke Stokes. I know that people going through stress, anxiety, and pain, and then we rely on this thing so that we don't have more stress and anxiety and pain, and it becomes this cycle, right? And then it's $15 a pack is absolutely insane. South New Guinea. Okay. It makes me wonder what the hell was going on back then in the day. What makes us wonder what was going on? I'm lost. Oh, with the DNA stuff? Yeah, I'm not sure. I was thinking about maybe, doing something like that, ancestry or whatnot, but that's never made to me. What you said, $15 a pack? Yeah, fucking insane, right? I did. I said $15 a pack. Now you can go to the Nation and get them for like $5, but then you got to get out there, and then I buy a carton and I'm fucking smoking 2 packs a day. It's more about just minimizing my smoking than anything else. And it makes me feel like a cowboy, so I know I'm kind of chain smoking them today, and that's horrific. And I get that, James. It's I get that. Sometimes we feel like nobody knows us. I think we know a part of you. I think we know a part of you that you're striving to show the world, despite what the world's told us we should be. I know that you're kind, compassionate, and appreciative, despite the fact that we struggle with this because we're not supposed to show any emotion but anger, right, my friend? We indulge in this, but you deserve to feel the full spectrum of emotions, and I appreciate you being here and indulging in that. And it's a blessing that you're doing something different with yourself and struggling for something more, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. I use Tops. They're like the only ones that are really good for smoking Stokes. We all show different parts of ourselves in different situations. I pay $38 a carton. Yeah, dude, that's absolutely insane. You're gonna mail me cigarettes to sell. Yeah, well, let's not talk too much about that. I don't know if the powers that be would be too happy with that. You're a pal, for sure, James. You are quite the pal, brother. Rebecca, do you feel happy being... What the... You know what, Rebecca? Have a great day. Bam. Delete that message. Drop something else and I'll block you completely forever.
I don't really. I'm in that mode today. I don't have the effort nor compassion to indulge why you are the way you are. I just hope you find a way to heal from it. That's all I can say. It's 98 for me. Yeah, $143. I think I seen at the gas station yesterday for a carton. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty nuts. Believe it, man. New York is something else. I guess there's no hiding from it. You know, I guess they become real nonchalant with that. Oh, we do have a little bit more coffee. We're going to have to drink it black, though. That's all right. A little bit more coffee, a little bit more something. Push forward. Welcome, Texas. Welcome, Texas. We appreciate you stopping in today. We're reflecting on expectations. Trying to understand that we can't have too many even on ourselves because they breed resentments. Almost my electric bill, right? For a carton of Stokes. Sorry, I feel like you're making something to think about. It's helpful emotional tool that can be draining. Yeah, soy sucker, it's been draining this last 6 weeks, but we're moving forward, slow and steady recently, and I believe that has a lot to do with my mindsets, but we'll pick back up again once I firmly plant my feet on the ground. That's awesome, Ann. We're going to call you A-N. That's awesome. I have. When I was a younger man, we chatted about this recently, and so did James with his experience. But yeah, that's cool. You got a photo. Stick you back up there. How's that sound? I'm not trying to yell at anybody. I'm booting people out today. How about that? That's pretty rare, right? I'm usually the one trying to hear all the pain and anguish people are in. See if I can back up a little bit. That'll help this guy out. I don't know. We're right here next to a pole anyway. We'll back up a little bit and see if that doesn't help this guy out. Is he seeding or something? I don't even know. It is what it is. Caster, soy sucker, I don't know if that question was genuine, but originally I saw leave babies as they are. Adults can make decisions about their bodies, not adults. Maybe I should be moving fact forward. I don't know. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Living one day at a time. Enjoy the moment at the time. Hardships. Path to peace. Take it to Jesus. It is not a sinful world as it is. Not as would have. Thank you. We appreciate you there, Caster, and a God of your understanding. That's awesome. Photo. That's pretty cool, man. Share them to your page. We'll check it out. What's wrong, MD? What did you say? That you're hello, LOL? You're not saying anything wrong. Plain. Your name means you're an imposter for all of them who are long dead after over 5,000 years. Okay? Gotta head out, my friends. We appreciate you stopping in there, soy sucker. To the shit show that is my life, to the old Galactic Avenger, the camper car that gets us there. Say yes to life. Say yes to the opportunity that unfolds before you and take the leap if needed. And I think I might be there, But there's things that I have to take care of, right? We got to take care of certain things, especially in the scenario I'm in. Do you travel all over the country? To the best of my ability, I've gone as far down as Key West, spent some time in Big Pine Key, and as far north as Eastport, Maine. We look to go west
been to Topeka, Kansas, as far west as I've been. We look to find some awesome. I guess there's some pyramids in Pennsylvania we're going to check out. Caster, if I surrender to your will so that I may be happy in my life. Okay, Caster. Yeah, actually, I was in Kentucky not too long ago visiting Crank and checking out the largest garage sale in the world. Actually ran through Kentucky not too long ago. Some of my shorts reflect some of the cool stuff I've seen in Kentucky. I actually spent quite a bit of time in Kentucky as a younger man in Daniel Boone's National Forest, where I helped my uncle develop his chunk of property as a younger man. About a month every summer, every year, I'd go down there and spend time with him for a bit. It is known by few. And we're going to check this pyramid out. It'll be known by a few more. It runs through Kentucky into Tennessee. 680 miles of garage sales is what I was told. We found some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. If you take a look at the shorts, you can see some of the cool stuff we found there. Some other awesome stuff along the way that we hope to get back to on our adventure eventually. You know, you just got to take care of real life stuff sometimes, which is ridiculous. Yeah, especially trying to help people. If there's one piece of advice I can give, keep it simple. Help you to the best of your ability. Because things get complicated the more people you involve, and that's something I got to learn. You know, involving people in a spiritual and emotional way here is a blessing, but involving people in your life that can make things complicated can be torment. Find love, appreciation. I'm not sure exactly how today, and I'm trying to cheer up, MD. I really am. I'm doing my best. I think I maybe just need to go and push forward and you know, do the best I can today. That's all we can do sometimes. I am having a problem keeping up with chat today, but I'm doing my best at any given moment. To understand, Creator will provide exactly what I need, despite what I think I should have in any given moment, how I think it should be. I struggle not to struggle against the current of life. I become stagnant. Yeah, there's some awesome, cool stuff at them yard sales, man. Don't worry about it, Scott. I'm always here for you. Well, I appreciate you. And if it's me and you in the chat, then that's all that matters, right? We're getting closer every single day, every single moment that we spend together gets us closer to this goal that I'm not sure what means. What does it mean to be monetized? We're going to figure it out here in about 500 more watch hours. Florence, Kentucky, just outside of Cloverton. Yeah, this was Lexington, right outside of Lexington. The Daniel Boone National Forest was part of the property that my uncle owned for a while. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Tapped a gas well and built a 3,000 square foot house over the years. That sounds very lovely, James. It's a beautiful place with a whole lot of nothing going on. You know, I don't know. Some days the goal is so clear and close, and other days it isn't. But we're going to keep pushing forward with love, respect, and appreciation in our heart, knowing it's going to bring us there. You got to live in honesty and truth. It's just hard sometimes in this world of gray, right? It's hard to embody that fully. I got to get to a point where I just take care of me and nobody else, because I struggle with that, you know. Part of taking care of me is this dream to do the next right thing, to push forward. Boston, you are no Bowers Caves. Bowers Caves. That sounds kind of fun. We have I can't remember the name of the caves that we went to. I wish I could remember. Ruby Falls is one of my long forms. I recommend you guys check out. Ruby Falls was an awesome adventure with my sister a while back when I started this journey, YouTube journey. Visit sunny Blackpool. We are a funny bunch. Seaside town. That sounds absolutely amazing. I'd love to. Just run away to Europe and put all this aside for a little while. Maybe that's what I need, is not to be stuck at that place. Maybe I just need to go home and put the foam mattress in the back and not be at that place for a while that consumes me. Maybe that's what I need to do. There are tunnels in San Francisco that go all the way to Texas. That's pretty awesome. Cool. Mammoth caves. Where are those at? Tunnels under the ocean. That's got to be pretty cool. Check that out. Ooh, you do us a favor. Double tap that screen. Your fingers won't fall off. They do. We always thought they shouldn't have. How about them apples? I think you're closer to Getter Caster, we appreciate it, man, but that's, your medicine isn't necessarily everybody's medicine, and I've gone down that road. You want to be fully on and open about it? I've tried, and that wasn't meant for me, and it destroyed me as a child because the pain didn't stop, despite the fact that I was told that if I did this thing, that it would all change. And that works for some people, and it didn't. And I fully opened my heart to the concept you're talking about, but I know that was all for a reason. Just like this struggle in this moment is for a reason. That struggle was so that I could be on the outside looking in, because that's where I'm meant to be. Because there are outcasts and broken human beings in this world that need to be heard, that don't fit into places. Cave City, Horse Caves, and near, no, bro. Awesome, Sue. In the past life, I buried a bunch of money, and in this life, I dug it up. Awesome. Absolutely. Take a break. What we found is after a while, you went home again, no matter how dysfunctional the family is. I don't know about all that. There's no home to go to, my friend. Seven times. Holy shnikes, man. Well, appreciate you holding on. Any wisdom from the other side, I suppose? What was your experience with those deaths, my friend, Mr. Boston? Did you see something? Did you feel something? Did you experience something beyond this world that you'd like to share? It would be appreciated. Inspire, awesome. Bower Caves, right? Egyptian in Illinois. I'm misfiring today, obviously. Inspire, put those caves in a comment, man, and then we'll put them on a list, or Crank put it on the list. If I had the ambition to do so, then I don't know. I don't. I got to move forward. We've got to move. I've got to move forward. That's all there is to it. You got to push forward and do the next right thing. Mr. Boston, oh yes, I was weighed, measured my heart against a feather. I like that, Mr. Boston. I didn't understand that concept of, Anubis and his role. I thought it was chinky and weird when I first heard of this concept of having your heart weighed against a feather. At times, weightless, right? At other times, heavier than a stone, and I'm trying to find a balance so that when I make that transition, and my heart can be as light as a feather, beyond all this stress and anguish and pain. Yeah, we appreciate you, Inspire. I was sent back because I was balanced. Something in the world lacks is in reason. Well, appreciate you being sent back, Mr. Boston. You're making a positive influence on my day today. Order and harmony. That's something I'm working on. Easy and breezy. Home, just the area where farm and relatives are people you know are. Not that you need to be around toxic people, only around those that claiming to make you feel good. We appreciate that, easy breezy. It's something that can be rare in this world. I found that place for a brief moment of time, and I guess it wasn't meant to be, despite my expectations. And that's okay. We're here together in this moment, and that's all that matters. You also farm. It is rare. It's a rare thing in this world. It's like, I have to go. Yeah, I'll punch myself in the face here after this. Wouldn't want to abuse anybody, including myself, on the stream. And MD, I know you got a lot going on. We appreciate you trying to spread hope and love. We appreciate your hope and love that you spread. Do the best you can in the struggle that's going on. Together is to gather. We'll catch you later, MD. Hats off to you there, sweetheart. Chat with you on Discord, hopefully, later on. That'd be nice. Thank you for being all this morning. I'm doing my best, man. Being on, maybe, is what you meant? I'm pushing forward despite it, all of it, man. Every nerve in my body, every anxious feeling piled up on top to another anxious feeling, but we dissolve that through expression, through moving, through getting up and doing something with yourself. That feeling of uselessness will leave you. These inspiring words that help us to push forward. I hear you. God bless you, brother. I tell you, you're cool, really, dude, and that's rare in this world. Thank you, Pajama Caster. We appreciate you. Papa Jack Caster. Pajama Caster. So how shot my world is. You know, that's the thing. We're doing our best, man. If I can help anybody to at least understand that this too shall pass, might help me to understand that as well. That's all I'm doing here. That's all I'm doing. Inching closer to this goal of appreciation, acceptance, and love. I see a future. Where is this on Discord? I'm not sure how to run the Discord, my friend. Inspire. Yeah, we're getting close, man. We're getting close. Slow and steady, nice and easy. I gotta take the leap and bite the bullet, per se, today, and just start moving. Right? Start moving. We put the time in today, here, knowing that we will be blessed. We just got to get up and get moving. Sometimes we got to get up and get moving, and whatever brought me here, whatever intentions or expectations, I need to drop those, and I need to move forward with grace and appreciation in my heart for this struggle, for the pain and the anguish and the pinging nerves and the misfiring brain this morning. I'm not sure. Crank, can you throw that up there? Is Crank still with us? Can you throw the Discord link up, please, brother? It's the Traveling Scott is what the Discord is. You'll see my little bunny-eared guy there. doing his thing in the Discord. And there's a spot on there to show your art. There's a spot to show your face. Crank's a jackass, so he put a spot to show your feet, which, no one's going to indulge in, and I don't know how to get rid of. But it's okay. We appreciate Crank for who he is and what he does. He organized this thing, so if he wants to put his little bit of jackassery into it, that's fine. But I highly implore you not to put pictures of your feet on there. What's that, Crank? Will you please just put the Discord link, brother? So a couple of our friends can jump in and join us there. Take a moment. Give thanks for the moments that have passed. Give thanks for this moment despite the struggle. It'll take us somewhere. We gotta learn from these things and do something different. Bite the bullet. That's where I'm at. Biting the bullet. Taking your medicine. Moving forward, knowing you can't save the world. You take care of yourself, your family, and your community. In that order is the only way that it actually works. I need to keep learning that lesson the hard way, despite how many times I've learned it, I guess. There we go. That'll change the world. That'll change her. Put your Discord up again. Will you Crank, can you put the Discord up, please? I appreciate you, Mr. Boston. It's going to be great. And when I get off here, I've got to push forward and try to make some kind of progress towards the goal. IVF. So I appreciate the vote of confidence for me and all of our cohorts here, all the sexy people in the room, pushing forward, doing the next right thing. Sit in the AC for a minute. Do our due diligence. What is up? IFV. What is up, brother? There it is. There's the Discord, my friends. Find love, compassion, and appreciation through the struggle today. Appreciate the struggle. Believe me, in this moment, I can tell you how hard that is to appreciate the struggle. When you're in the struggle, it's a very complicated thing. How about this? In this moment, whoever likes or subscribes will get their name written on the ceiling. How's that look? Right here? Back here? I'll write it right on the ceiling. How's that sound? No rolling the dice needed today. No, you type in you just click on that link there and it'll bring you to it, I guess. I'm not sure. Thank you, Breezy. Thank you for the words of encouragement. We're pushing forward. We're pushing forward. Doing something different. You want your name on the ceiling here? Feel free to let me know. Oh, I know I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. That's why I'm here. I know without a doubt I'm not alone in this feeling. That's why I'm not going to make the decision to just wallow in my own shit. I'm going to face it head on like we're facing it here today together. And hopefully inspire some people, despite the pain they're in, to move forward and do something, do anything with yourself. Crank, James has got a question for you. Please answer it for him. I'm not sure how to answer that because I don't know how it works. I just click on the things you send me and it takes me to Discord. That's how I navigate that at this point. The link didn't pop up. It's right here, brother. Pin message. We'll do that. There we go. I tried to pin the message. Did that work? Mr. Boston. It's the Traveling Scott, I guess, is the name. that we're looking for. You'll see my little bunny-eared guy there. I wish I could help you out. I'm not the tech guy at all. I can't believe that I do this. I can't believe that I make this work. I can't believe that I make money on apps. I'm so not a technology guy. I am in awe that I do any of this. Having a nice coffee. Good. Well, we appreciate you joining us. Sorry about that, Mr. Boston. Breezy. We appreciate you. Stick around for a while. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. We're inching towards the goal every given moment. The goal being the next right thing. The goal being able to take care of the people, our brothers and sisters out there who found themselves in a tight scenario. And spread love, hope, and appreciation. I tried to pin Crank's message. I don't know what else to do for you guys there. That's about all I know. This thing doesn't work for me the way it works for other people, I suppose, because I don't even have a way to unmirror it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm with you, James. But I was implored to start one, and Crank started it for us. Boston, he says you're in the server. He says, there, Boston. Welcome, Boston. Pretend you have Discord, and I'm given to look up your name. What would I type in for the server? I think it's the Traveling Scott, right? Is that what the answer is, Crank, to James' question? Yeah, that's what we're talking about, the Discord, brother. The Discord. Feel free to show some of your art. It'd be very much appreciated. All right, well, we appreciate you subbing. Let's roll the dice for you, see what you get today. There's a 9er, which is absolutely nothing. We appreciate you taking the chance, appreciate you subbing, becoming part of the turtle herd. Pushing forward with love, respect, and compassion in our hearts, to the best of our ability, despite the struggle and pain. I don't want to do shit, but that's not on the table today. We must do something. I'm not sure what to say about all that, Mr. Boston. I'm not sure what you're trying to say here, like pinot beans. It's really like pinot beans. You know what, James? I'm going to put you on the ceiling right now, brother. If I can find it in Sharpie I just had in my hand. There it is. James, brother, right there. Where are we at? Let's see. Right here. Here we go. James. The big dog himself is up on the ceiling there, brother. I know it's backwards, but that's bullshit. Let's see how you spell your last name. H-R-A-D-E-R. There we go. That's our brother right there. James F. For all the hard work you've done, the appreciation, love, and respect in your heart. There you are. Crank keeps sending me more stuff. I guess he's starting something else. Mike, I sent the... let's see. What did he send? I don't even want to deal with that right now. A whole bunch of other bullshit that's... Address that here in a moment, I suppose. How's a donut sound? I need to eat something. Did I bring my wallet? I did. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to spend the $5 and get myself a sandwich and an orange juice, maybe. I don't know. They have orange juice here. I don't even care. I need to eat something. Eat something. Hydrate. Push forward. take care of yourself to the best of your ability. Let's go through the drive-thru here real quick and grab a donut, or you know what? Let's grab a bagel sandwich. Let's do that. Despite the fact that it destroys me to spend any money on myself, because that's $5 farther away from where we want to be, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go make that money today. That might mean that I make 15 today for Spark driving, but who cares? I got to take care of myself. We got to take care of ourselves, and I'm starting to feel like be groggy and hungry and shit. Well, whatever. I guess we're gonna wait in line there, my friends. And we'll have our sandwich in this parking lot, and then I will stop making serious threats and actually do something with myself. You're doing good. Thanks, James. Are we talking to me? I hope. I'm doing my best, brother. I'm doing my best to the best of my ability in any given moment. I really wish I could figure out how to not have this mirrored, but there's no button on here. There is a little touch-up button that when I hit does nothing. Looks like a little wand, but it does absolutely nothing but make me look prettier. Yeah. Well, we could manipulate the numbers through false bullshit, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be me in any given moment, despite the fact that everything's backwards in my mind and in reality and for you at the moment. Hey, everything okay? AVDY. Everything will be okay, I suppose. We appreciate you joining us. I don't know. Why? What's going on? What's going on? I don't know how to get them to know anything. I wish I could kind of let them know that this is bullshit and talk to somebody, but I don't think there's human beings you can talk to, as far as I've been told. Maybe I should send a comment directly to them about this whole backwards bullshit and wonder why I don't have a way to alleviate it. Fighting, easy. Yeah, that's all we need. Fighting. Yeah, that, believe me, you don't want to see me in fight mode. I don't like that guy either. He's a dangerous animal. And I'm not going to subside my pain through anger anymore. I'm not going to subside my pain through handing my brothers and sisters boulders of anguish, despite how that could be such an instant gratification. I refuse to do so because I care more about my brothers and sisters than that. Put me in a place where I have to be, and it's not a pleasant place, and it doesn't spread this understanding I'm trying to spread of appreciation, love, and acceptance for everything that we do here, for everything you do, my friends. We're gonna get ourselves something. We're gonna get off. We're gonna do something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I pray for you to get new ride soon. Thank you, James. I'm inching away at it, and I thought I had a plan and then expectations, and I'm I'm not trying to allow those expectations to be resentment, because I thought we had a pretty good plan, and I put that up somehow, and I didn't put that up. I did the best I could, and I got to accept what it is. I'm going to push forward today, and if that means making $20 towards a new vehicle, that means making $20 towards a new vehicle, because I need something a little bit more reliant on this. I'm honestly getting to the point where I might just stick a flashlight in that front light that's already smashed out and hope that that doesn't get us pulled over along the way. Just give me 1 second. We'll put the order in. Hello? Okay. Just 1 second, my good friends. If you could hold on for me, I'd appreciate it. La-di-da-la-la-di-da. Okay, looks like they're really busy today. I'm sorry I'm not chatting with you, because they're going to think I'm talking to them. Get yourself something to eat. Hydrate. Start simple. Start small. Wash that ass of yours and push forward despite the struggle. Do something for yourself today, even if it's only the simple, small thing that you can do for yourself.
Hello, can I see you?
Yeah, can I have an orange juice and a bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel? And can I add veggie cream cheese to that sandwich, please?
Veggie, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
No, that's it.
Fine, go for it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna, whatever. We're gonna take care of ourselves today. That's what I'm working on. I get a nice meal in me, so I don't just run off and try to start spark driving and be this anxious thing that's gonna destroy me. Be all right. It's gonna be all right. Too much trouble in the world already. There is, and I keep adding to it. Greetings from Netherlands. Well, greetings AVD1 from the Netherlands. Hey, it's fighting. All right, we'll keep pushing forward, doing the best we can. YouTube, what's up with the gold medal? Are we winning a championship here? I'm working on it. Where that monetization seems to be right around the corner. Maybe that's part of the stress too, is that I'm not sure what that means. But with every subscriber, with every minute watched, we get closer to that goal, and we'll figure it out together. And I'll be open and honest with you guys about that as well. When we get there, how it plays out, what that means. We're really close. We're on the precipice. Real soon we'll be at 2,000 subscribers, and real soon we'll be at 3,000 watch hours. Just slow and steady, nice and easy. Welcome to Shitty Walk, says James. I really want to know what's up with the YouTube medal there, Riddle. Scott, thank you. I've been working my ass off for this, and it pays off on some days with these immense numbers and this deep sense of appreciation, and it pays off other days in this slow and steady way that we connect with other human beings, helping them to understand they're not alone. The one promise I can make to you, I will always be me, despite the struggle I'm going through. But I wish I could be completely open and honest about everything going on, but that would be just me bitching and involving the world, regardless of what you were told you whole life. Go straight to the top. Take to God Almighty. Amen. And questions the moments of Him, Joe said to you, and watch change happen. Yes, brother. In those moments where I fully fall into Creator's plan, where I feel like I'm flowing with the river of life, nothing can stop me, right? And it's just sometimes I must need perspective, I guess. I must need perspective. And that's all right. We need perspective. We ask for strength. The struggle is coming, and I knew heading back to New York, the struggle was coming. I knew that it's hard for me to be here with the constant reminders of this life that I don't want anymore and that I can't have back. They're all gone on ahead on their journey. I can't. I feel like here is just a constant reminder of this past life that isn't me anymore. And when I travel, I could set myself free. And traveling and doing the next right thing for people in need is the dream we're struggling for here. To push forward and do the best we can to the best of our ability. Final thoughts? I don't know. That's it. Push forward. Do the next right thing. With love, appreciation, and respect in your heart. Knowing that this too shall pass. The good, bad, or the indifferent. I'm going to get something to eat in me. And then we'll move forward. Any final thoughts from you, Brother James? You are immortalized on the roof of the car, first and foremost, for your kind, compassionate ways that might be out of the norm for you, but you've made it normal for you here. This open, honest communication has been deeply appreciated and respected, my friend. You just keep doing the best. I deserve one, Scott. Well, the world doesn't always give us exactly what we deserve. Sometimes it gives us the exact opposite. We got to swallow that pill. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Good to hear. We struggle to do the best we can with what we got, my friends. Give us 1 second. We'll be right back with you. Final thoughts. Anybody have any final thoughts for us today? Wrap up the segment to the best of our ability, even though we'll be here for a few more minutes. Thank you. Have a great day. For the love of God, I hope they made my sandwich properly today. I don't have the energy. I don't have get in me no more. I can only do what I can do, and that's all I can do. I hope you're all doing well, my friends. I struggle all the time with my age and what's going on in my life. That's a hell of a question to ask, and doesn't necessarily have to answer it. I get it. And despite what either of us have, I know we both have more than most. You know, it's a struggle to give thanks through the pain and anguish. I actually made my sandwich right today. How amazing is that? And they gave us napkins. A double win. Pork chop biscuit? No, Crank. Bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel. With veggie cream cheese because it's good for us. It's got veggie in it. 157. I'm with you. Today I feel 158. How about that, James? Breathe. Breathe. Slow down. Enjoy the meal ahead. Enjoy the blessings we have. Enjoy the time we get to spend together, my friends. 57. Make me feel like a pup here, James. The ripe young age of 40. Yeah, James. Yeah. I'm with you on that. It's hard to recognize that person in the mirror at times. Where I come from. Where am I going? Well, I'm with you, James. I'm glad that you have a nice family. You're a grandpa. Not to say that that can't be a struggle. Start by taking care of myself. Having a good meal. (1712), the first steam engine was built. (1909). Holy shit. Well, sorry you got caught, brother. Must have been a confusing moment. Kind of bagel. It's an everything bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese and veggie cream cheese. Add the veggie cream cheese. A little bit sloppy, a little messy, but it gives it some moisture. And it's got veggies in it, so it's good for you. Print and sell it. Well, we appreciate you there, Mr. Boston. Only come to help others. Yeah, maybe we'll sell some prints of my art, your art. That'd be awesome. Help us generate some money towards the next right thing. Doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. But at some point, you just got to get up and move forward towards what we know, and that's why I'm here this morning. Because I know this in this moment. These arts are art that are adoring my house. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Boston. Got to get down there and check out that pyramid in Pennsylvania with you. It sounds like a good time. Who knows? Huh? Maybe tomorrow. Nothing now. I don't eat much at once. So a couple bites later on will subside me. Kind of interested in seeing what this art's all about. I'm going to have to check out Discord here in a minute. I'm pushing through, brother. It's good to see you too, man. And I take a lot of strength and vigor from the fact that our conversations have helped you learn and grow, have helped you to understand yourself in a different way. And that's a beautiful blessing, man. I could be a part of that for you, for our friendship. Of your artwork. We get you on Discord and there's a whole spot that posts a bunch of artwork. Your gardening hobby is art, man. So you got all kinds of appreciation, love, and hope because of that. What a hell of a charger there, huh? Look at this charger over there. Hell of a bumper on it. I don't know. I didn't notice if it was a cap or not, but he's got this other thing in the back too. He must be getting ready for the whatever. Crank. David Goggins claims he's so did he? The everything bagel, huh? It's a cop. It looks like a cop. That's all right, though. That's okay. Keep doing what he's doing. We'll spread love and appreciation and hope for these police officers and what they do. Spread love, hope, and appreciation for who we are in any given moment. And do the best we can to keep pushing forward. Inching towards this goal. That's what we're doing, man. Sometimes you just got to inch towards the goal. Sometimes we just got to find a way to slow and steady move forward and spread love and hope and appreciation in our hearts, despite the anguish we're in. If you're in that anguish and that lost state, just relax, man. Get yourself something to eat. Take care of yourself. Clean up. Start simple. Don't get lost in the oblivion. It can be rough if you feel like you're in it alone. That's why we're here. You're not alone. You are not alone, my friends. Community of love, respect, and hope despite the struggle we find ourselves in at times. Good. Appreciate it. Drop as much art as you want, Mr. Boston. We'd really appreciate that. I'm going to smoke this last cigarette. Keep making serious threats about bonding, about saying a fond farewell to my friends today. Appreciate you. I appreciate you deeply. What are your guys' thoughts on medicine? Like pills, like that kind of medicine for mental anguish. Anybody have any thoughts on that? Yeah, that's definitely the law right there. Well, as long as he doesn't come busting my balls for no inspection, what am I going to do? Mr. Boston. Mr. Boston's songs. All right. It's time to move forward, I think. Here real soon. We're going to click and clack together a couple more minutes. And that is totally not a cop if this is his car. That's the guy right there. I don't think he's a cop. I don't think he's a cop. I think you guys didn't catch that one. It might be like an old police vehicle that he bought at an auction. That dude's definitely not a cop. Maybe he's undercover. Maybe I'm tripping. Mr. Boston, lavender tea. I think you're right. What am I right about, brother? Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt. Just stick around for a while. Oh yeah. I don't think that guy's a cop either. He's driving a retired police vehicle though, or something. Or he's just planning to run someone off the road. Who knows? Sounds good, Papa. Papa Jake. I don't know about the banana hammock though. I don't know if I could pull that off. Maybe if I spend some time hiking around and get rid of some of these love handles first. I've got some insecurities that come along with that and the hand, when it comes to the physical state I'm in. But I guess I could start working towards that. The banana hammock being the goal. Where in Florida are you, brother? You're WP, West Palm Beach. Awesome. Pompano Beach. I spent some time there with a good friend of mine a while back, and we ran on the beach every day, and we worked on some boxing training. It gave me a huge sense of purpose. Billy Sullivan, great band. My father's best friend. First Native American featherweight Golden Gloves champion. Like howling, huh? Word. But it's time for me to stop making serious threats. We got about 5 more minutes. We'll hold on. We'll make it a 3-hour one today. We put our time in. We'll keep putting our time in despite how I feel. I'm not going to give up on this goal, even though we're so close and it starts to feel so far away. The blues guy, awesome. You ever run on a nude beach? No, Crank, have you? Good morning, Anna. We appreciate you. I appreciate you popping in for a moment last night when I was trying to figure out the shenanigans. It was nice to see a familiar name. I hope you're doing well. We're planning on cutting out here soon. It's been one of them days. It's been one of them days. We're gonna do our best to keep pushing forward. I will one day. Yeah, West Palm Beach. Damn straight, brother. I'll come visit you there, man. There's a place I like to stay in St. Pete. That's absolutely amazing. It's funny, this anxiety and stress and pain and how it builds and how we torture ourselves to make it worse. Like, I almost contemplated not getting food. Get food. Feed yourself, no matter what that is, man, because that adds to the stress tenfold. Getting some food in me and is helping me find a bit more of a balance. Sup, Snow? Chilling, brother. Nice. How is life? Snow, it's a complicated thing. At this moment, we're just looking to push forward and drop the expectations of the world and allow it to be whatever it is. It's easy when we separate ourselves from this place that I'm in. And it's complicated when I find myself back here. But we got to do the best we can to do what we can. Okay, Sam. Who's Sam? Okay. Slam. A ham. A 2x4 spam. I don't know. We got 3 more men. We're gonna push on through for 3 more men. Yeah, no, I just struggle with every single dollar I spend lately because I'm so adamant about changing the things around me, and I need to know that I need to spend this money or feed myself, preparation or whatever. I need to just do it. We need to just bite the bullet, and it's not a bad thing to feed ourselves. It can be a struggle sometimes because we have this goal and there's $10 more that could have got us closer, and then in 10 days there's $100. It's if we can minimally spend that a day, which is kind of ridiculous in the economy we're in. You're bored, Snow. That sucks. I'm not going to dance the jig for you. Eat banana at least. I should. You're right, 110%. I've run nude on a regular beach. How did that go over for you, James? I'm interested to find out how that played out, my good sir. Crank was talking the other day about running backwards through a cornfield. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but we're proud of him for doing whatever feels right, even if it's running backwards through a cornfield. All right then, brother. We appreciate you popping in. Come back again some other time. Maybe we'll have the energy to entertain you in whatever way you see fit. But today's not that day, brother. But we'll see you later. We appreciate you, Snow. Become part of the turtle herd. Just kidding. Okay, well, like, subscribe, comment, keep it flowing. You got any words of inspiration to help us push through the day? Do you understand the depths of anxiety and stress and pain that consume us sometimes? That's awesome. We're gonna roll for you for subbing. That's an 8. It's frozen dice today, my friends. Frozen dice. But keep moving forward and doing the next right thing. I don't understand what else to do to try to change this. I don't have the buttons that people have to flip flop screens and whatnot. For some reason, I don't have that magic button. So everything's going to be backwards for a while. But if you do one of these things here, we'll roll the dice for you, and you could win a spot on the wall of champions here, possibly up onto the ceiling. How about that? James, Crank, and MD are going to go up there right now, actually, if I could find that in Sharpie I just had. Probably not. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's dedicate a spot to our monitor. Whoa, it looks like look at that. There we go. I muted it. And so that's, I'm assuming, something I did with this backwards bullshit here that's frustrating me all to all hell. But what am I going to do? I must have hit that button on accident. See, I've got on the side here, what I've got is a little thing that makes clips. Above that, there's a touch-up button. See, touch-up on, touch-up off. A little less wrinkly, a little more smooth. I can't, if I hold the button maybe. No, it doesn't work. I've got a mute button and I've got a reverse button. That's all I've got. It says there should be a little wand thing. Maybe I got to go on my computer. That'll be the next thing. Put mirror under. I know. I'm trying to figure out how to unmirror it. I've been trying to figure that out for days. I've watched some videos. I've had some friends watch some videos. Kangdell, love from India. Love right back at you there, Rave. RK, we appreciate you. Spreading love, hope, and appreciation. The possibility that growth can come through pain is a beautiful thing. Find yourself in that magnificent moment and move forward to the best of your ability. Anybody want their name on the ceiling? We're just giving it away for a like today. Subscribe, share. No need to be plastered on the wall of champions, but we'll write your name on the ceiling. The old Galactic Avenger. Beautiful. It's absolutely amazing world. Just hard to let it be that sometimes when we're struggling. And that's understandable. Slow and steady. It'll all be all right. You got a text message of some BS that I really got to read. A situation that I'm stuck in the moment. I implore you to take care of you and say no when needed. The top G, skip cup like UK. Okay, top G. You keep moving forward, doing the best you in the best moment, in the best way you know how. And life is like rolling dice. Exactly. That's why we play this game, Know Your Role. That's why we plays it. It signifies taking a chance, taking the leap, becoming something more, despite how we might feel. So take a chance. Roll the dice. Cap. You calling cap? On what, my friend? On what? On life is like rolling dice? You never know what you're going to get? cap on me here and who I am in this moment. Believe me, if I was capping, I'd be wearing a more pleasant mask than this. I'm not going to wear that mask. I'm going to be an open and honest, loving, compassionate human being to the best of my ability. The top G, language barrier, skip cap, your hat. Oh, the hat, the cap. Okay. I thought you were talking about cap as in like, isn't that the thing? Cap, when you're lying, it's cap. You're calling cap. I don't know. I'm not as hip as I once was or once hoped to be, I suppose. I am back. I was in Discord call with my friend. That's awesome, Snow. Well, we appreciate you stopping back in. I'm just killing time, making serious threats about going and doing something with myself. But since we've got some, a handful of people in, we might as well just keep chatting for a while, huh? Taught him at Captain. Why aye there, Captain? Captain Crunch. I'm glad that you clarified for us there, good sir. Does anybody want to take a chance, roll the dice, find their place on the old wall of champions here? I know I don't have the energy and vigor I usually have, but that's all right. Like I said, I'll never lie. Not to you. Maybe to myself. Smoking's not good. Smoking's actually fucking horrible for you there, Snow. It is. Self-loathing, depression, grief. These things are all horrible for you as well. We appreciate you, Top G. I stopped. What did you stop doing there? Yeah, stop pushing, I guess. Just let it be what it is. It's hard because I got to push, man. I don't want to go do this stupid thing that I have to do, but, I got to do it. We got to figure out a way to make some cash. I already did have my coffee this morning. We went through it. The idea was to save some cash, but I didn't eat before I left the house, so at least I saved the $5 on coffee. Spent $10 on breakfast. But it's going to be all right. Rave, I'm just a small farmer. I can't understand what is that you meant by why would you say something like that to me? I don't fucking know what I meant. My brain is toast this morning, my friends. I've hit that brick wall, and I'm doing my best to just keep my shit together. Pull myself up by my bootstraps and do the next right thing to the best of my ability. I suggest you do the same. Love, compassion, and hope in your heart. I wish I could try to explain whatever we're talking about. I just lost in the moment, I guess. They're Ravy, Kendra. I just slaughtered the shit out of your name. Ain't up yet either. We'll get a cup of coffee in you there, Anna. And push forward, whatever that means for you today. Doing the next right thing to the best of your ability. And I'll keep doing the same to the best of my ability as well. With compassion, love, and appreciation in my heart. Despite the pain and anguish I feel, despite this loathing that creeps up on me. I do listen to that whisper from time to time, and I shouldn't, right? That whisper that grows into a roar that convinces us that we're not enough. I had coffee. I don't know what that means. Spend your time with your brother, Snow. You deserve that time and that appreciation. Anna, I don't know how positive I'm feeling today, but we're going to push through it anyway. That's positivity, right? The hero is not the one without fear. The hero is the one, despite the fear, moves forward and does the next right thing. And not that I'm completely full of fear. I just sometimes we go through the blender, right? And we're all these little things in life add up. That I know won't matter in 3 months as long as I change my actions and do something different. It's just a struggle at times to do that. To struggle. Do you have someone who loves you and cares about you? I think there's quite a few people out there that love me to the best of their capacity. My sisters love me deeply. Brianna, Nicole, and Crystal. and my sister's boyfriends have love for me as well. Yeah, there are people out there that love me, and I appreciate you pointing that out. Tell yourself the same. Well, I'm glad we're in this shit show together, my friend. I'm glad we're pushing forward and doing the best we can to do the best we can. It's time to stop procrastinating, I suppose, and do the thing that we got to do today. That's fantastic. With open, honest communication. I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. I'm going to go put some work in, despite this feeling of pointlessness about doing so. We'll go deliver some groceries and see how that works out. I'll let you know. That's fantastic, he says. That's fantastic. Anna, we always appreciate you. There are people out there that love you. Our expectations for what they should be in our life can be hard to swallow. You know, everybody's got their own life, and everybody does their own thing. And at times, you know, no matter how much people love you, you find yourself in a dark place that's alone and broken. And I strive to heal that in the world so I can find a way to heal inside of myself. That's all. You got this. You're right, Anna. I am single, Stumpy, and I am over the age of 21. I appreciate the compliment of wondering, though. I appreciate that deeply. It always makes me feel better. Cold water, brother. I appreciate the, yeah. His 30s. Am I? I wish. Those days came and went, and it's been a fog. My 30s were a continuous barrage of death. And my 40s are going to be life, because I choose so. But with that being said, I know it's a weird way to end. It's been a weird day, but we're going to keep pushing forward, doing the next right thing. Spread love and hope out there, despite the pain you're in. And with that, I'm off like a herd of turtles. We'll catch you tomorrow morning and continue to do the best I can in the best way I can, despite how the world is and how I feel in any given moment. Odely, okay. Bye. I hope you please. Yes. Appreciate you guys deeply. Have a blessed day.